What up, and good morning. Welcome back to another episode here of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast here for the Wake and Bake. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here and watching the pre-show on my channel, seeing the behind the scenes. Also, too, make sure you guys check out the sponsors that made this show possible. Check out Mission Smog, the one and only in Riverside. Make sure if you need a smog check passed, make sure you guys hit them up at Mission Smog. Hit them up right before the new year comes in, and after the new year. Just let them know, hey, I need to fucking get my smog check passed, and they will hook you up. Also, make sure you guys check out Brain Supreme at brainsupreme.co and use code word wdsts at checkout. And last but not least, also make sure you guys check out Hadar at Hadar Extracts and the number one. And Xavier, can you move that bottle, please?
Of course.
No, the fucking liquor bottle. Yeah. Also, make sure you guys check out Pacaloloflies.com at Pacaloloflies.com. This is our new sponsor, making it possible. Adding them to the show. If you guys need good working glasses, if you guys need eyes that will protect your, that will protect your eyes against the LED rays and all that other stuff, that's, a lot of lights are bad for you, dog. You know what I mean? If you're working at the grow room, you need the kind of lens to be under those lights because it's not necessarily healthy for your eyes. So make sure you guys go to Pacaloloflies.com and you guys go ahead and check it out and get yourself a pair. These are in collaboration with the same glasses that Be Real wears on the daily. So if you guys are ever wondering, those pair of glasses that Be Real wears, Black Flies, this is made by Black Flies. So it's a collaboration made with Black Flies. So it's double coated against LEDs. It's unisex. They're lightweight. They're indoor and outdoor. And they're OSHA safety approved. So make sure you guys check them out. Get you a pair. Black Flies has been in business for 33 years, coming all the way from the OC. I mean, we're all wearing the same pair, and thank you for sponsoring the show. That is at Pacaloloflies.com. Go get you a pair. Trust me, they're dope. They'll have you looking stylish, like Xavier, looking like he rides a bike. What's going on, XG?
What's up, dog? Happy birthday to Tommy. I gotta say right off the bat, cumpleaños. Happy birthday, Tommy.
Yeah, happy birthday, Tommy.
Yeah, let's do it right, Tommy.
Oh, thank you.
Can you turn on my headphones, Rick?
But happy birthday, Tommy. ¿Cuántos cumples? Oh, you introduce him before I start fucking...
I can't hear shit. Yeah, let's go ahead and welcome the one and only... 3 plates, everybody. What's going on, Tommy?
In the house right here, big joining. E-Zone got me the blimp joint today. Getting lit. Get ready, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Birthday. And then thank you to everybody that Apple paid me. Sent me some Apple Pay. That shit was tight.
Y'all got his number. Y'all got his number.
I told him to do it, and before the show started. I said, hey, I know I've been giving you his number the whole time, so how about you put good use to that number and Apple Pay him before you talk shit next time,
Hell yeah.
Oh. Hey, but on the real though, shout out to Miss Pacalo. I didn't know she was part of Black Flies.
Yeah, she's the first female to collaborate with Black Flies.
Do you remember the first time you saw that brand?
I only know about them because of Be Real.
But you have never, before Be Real, you had never seen them?
I have never, I don't know, I might have seen them, but judging by it, it's just like, it wasn't my scene. I feel like it came with the wave of the kids that love to wear Famous and drink Monsters and fucking, you know what I mean? The
Sublime.
fools that wore Oakleys and shit, or fools that love that kind of shit. I just wasn't my shit.
Dude, I remember, I grew up in Orange County, but I remember just walking around the streets. These fools
I thought you were from Lake Elsinore. Where did you grow up?
Huh? No, it depends on when you consider growing up. When we came from the States, from 3 to like middle school, I was in Orange County. But I consider growing up high school. Like that's where you grew up. That's like your hometown. Like just because you went to elementary in Beverly Hills, don't mean you fucking grew up in Beverly Hills, dog. Like those people say, oh, I'm from LA. I'm like, how you from LA if I went to high school with you?
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, well, the county.
Oh, it's because I go over there with my uncles every weekend. You're not from LA, dog. Just because you go there to your uncle's house once a fucking month don't mean you're from LA. You're from the IE, dog. Aquí vives, aquí vas a la escuela. That's where you're from, dog. So I'm not from Orange County. I'm from the IE. But when I was little, and I would be walking around the streets of Orange County because we were broke, we'd walk everywhere. I would always see a sticker of that black fly, dog. Just random stickers, and I think that's how they got huge. They were the first company that was just like.
Them and famous stars and straps
and Vans. I would always see Vans stickers por donde sea, and I think they were that first company that was just like, yo, here's a sticker.
Vans is one of the companies that I can't really knock, bro, because Vans was really in the streets, bro. Like Vans, if you were there during their come up, they would fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like they would fuck with you. They were like the brand that really actually came up. So it's like when I look at a Vans store and I see this shit, like these fools were actually making shoes for skaters and marketing them towards them because nobody else was making shoes for these fools. People would look at skating like it's like, you know, like how some fools look at IE activities, but like that's white trash shit. Like the people would be like, that's fucking degenerate shit. Like, you know, like who the fuck wants to sponsor these fools fucking up the sidewalk, grinding on shit? Vans was out there putting in that work, dog, and like that shit. That perseverance that Vans had as a company, dog, is the reason they're where they're at, dog. Like, that's a company that I cannot fucking hate on because I remember seeing them when I was younger. These fools were not even in the CCS book at one point.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they were not in the
Vans is the old fool.
No, but they were not always like popping, dog. They may be old, but they were not even in the CCS catalog, which was made for skaters at a time. They would be like out there like with the Airwalks and fucking Marshalls and shit like that. But nah, bro, Vans is like respect to them, dog.
Not the best shoe for skateboarding, but it's a staple.
It's a staple, that's for
Wear
sure.
Vans or anything. You put on
Yeah.
a nice clean pair of Vans. You can change the color or whatever.
I can't imagine Steph Tone's Vans collection. He has a lot of customized Vans shoes. Every time, every now and then I'll see the shoes, I'll be like, that ain't in the store.
I could just picture him. I could just picture him spending hours just on the
website and shit.
On the design yourself fucking.
No, but wait up. It's Chucks over Vans, right, dog? Like,
you're
over
tripping.
Vans, dog.
I'm gonna put a poll.
A nice high pair of Chucks,
Fool,
dog.
hey, fool.
Loves Chucks.
Fool, if you
really?
love Chucks, you love back problems.
The white fool? Dude, it's funny because the guy, like, I should be talking about Vans. Nah, dog. Chucks are where it's at,
Chucks?
dude. High type white.
You still have Chucks?
Yeah, white on white.
How come you don't wear them? How come you
never wear them?
I just don't because I don't wear Vans.
You don't like them that much? Because
I said Chucks over Vans. I didn't say Chucks were the best in the whole wide world and that's the only thing you should wear. I said Chucks over Vans.
But when I choose, if I'm gonna choose Vans over Chucks, I still rock pair of fucking Vans.
I have Chucks. I don't have a pair of Vans in my house. I have a pair of Chucks in my house.
But
no Vans.
you don't rock them though. Like
You don't have Vans?
Huh? Hell no. I never was a Vans kid.
Yeah, I like Vans.
Fucking white boy
Vans is
shit.
my shit.
Yeah, I can
They're all
say,
white people shit.
I can say that I honestly I don't fuck with Chucks, bro. Chucks is like I've always been flat-footed.
Well, you can't play basketball with Chucks, dog. Boy, I used to ball up in my Chucks, huh, Tommy?
People have though.
I used to tear it up in Chucks and motherfucking anything. Whatever shoe I'm wearing, homie, I'm gonna fucking try to dunk it or I'm gonna just be
Oh,
freeze the whole
it's
time.
because I was
behind the backing to the homies. You get it, E, bam. If we start fucking playing, if we get on a fucking, it's a pass, the passing it to the homie.
That was a layup.
This
He
fool
said,
shot
"Get
it
it,
and made it in.
See, instead
get it in. He said, bam.
instead of lying like these two fools, I'll just fucking tell you guys, I never played basketball. I wouldn't even know how to play. I don't know the rules. I don't know none of that shit.
What do you mean? There's not that many
You don't know what
rules.
traveling
Just
is?
make the-
I just
You
like
just
walking with the
fucking
ball, and not
shoot.
passing it, right?
Don't go out of bounds and fucking.
Traveling means you
don't pass it,
Don't
right?
double dribble. You can't double dribble.
Dog, I've never played that shit.
Oh, you could dribble or you can't.
I
Man, this
dribble.
motherfucker
Yeah,
can't
like-
swim.
You can't swim. You can't play
Can't play
basketball.
basketball. God damn.
He just goes to the games. Yeah, it's tight though. Going to the
I
Laker
don't even
games,
go.
though?
I don't even go to basketball. I don't even go to basketball games. It's just I always found myself just hanging out with the kids who ended up playing soccer, dog.
You never been to a Lakers game?
Oh,
with
you
B?
play soccer sick?
What is it? I only went to 3 Laker games in my life. I have those tickets. I have one where Kobe was there with Paul Gasol on the ticket, and I still was holding. I just ran into it 2 days ago, cleaning some shit up. But nah, like I just always ended up playing with the fools that fucking were playing soccer, and if it wasn't soccer, I always wanted to play baseball. But those two sports, like I just fuck with over basketball. I like fucking like playing and like I can understand the rules like that. But if I like for example soccer, hey, let's have a fucking friendly game. I'm not gonna fucking be breaking the rules because I know how that shit works, dog. You know what I mean? Like I've played it, but fucking
Hey,
what
so
like
soccer,
basketball,
it ain't
like
just
I wouldn't
kick that
know.
shit and don't go out of bounds.
What?
In soccer, it ain't fucking just kick that shit.
There's a lot of
to this
rules.
side and don't go out of
There's
bounds.
offsides. There's there's a certain way to like throwing the ball.
Mid fucking field, you can't kick it to a certain way or what?
Oh yeah, damn, you're way off. But yeah, kind of. There's no cherry picking. That means you can't be in front of the last defender. I mean,
Yeah,
I have
like-
to explain it to you like on a
Like
board.
there's like it's
shit,
not.
dog.
You have to fucking just play to really kind of know
Yeah.
because. Cause it's like I used to always get mad at getting caught offsides because I was like I was fucking wide open, dog. And it's like, fool, you just can't fucking just tell that for the passer. He knows you're offside.
He's
dog.
always just waiting by the goal, by the goal, by
Somebody
the goal
just shoot
post.
over
Hey,
here,
give me the ball, like bro. You're not supposed
Low
to.
key though, in our high school when we would play soccer against each other, there was no such thing as offsides.
No cherry picking. We'd call you a cherry picker. But like, I
there
got
would be
full
some
cherry
people
picking.
because I would goal keep. Well, there would be fucking forwards like literally right next to me waiting for the volley, dog. I'm like, come on, dude.
Be like, hey, did you do your homework? Are you ready for sixth period? Be like, fool, get the fuck out of here. Go play soccer. Don't just cherry pick right here. Nah, but I used to know. But on the reason on why I really
Nobody's like, what the
no, on the
This
reason
was
why I
talking
really did high tops on Chucks, because I wore high tops and I thought I was an athlete. So I needed the high top. I needed the extra support on my ankles for real, dog.
At Cal State Poly?
Dog, during soccer.
No, not even
I'd
Cal,
always
Cal State
tighten up.
Poly. On Long Beach Poly High, the players, they wear their...
Hold on, somebody
They
said
look
no
like Chucks,
basketball,
so-
no bikes. Fuck, I didn't say no bikes, dog. I had a bike when I was fucking like 15, dog.
Can you hit a Willie stick on a... 15 you were at a motherfucker?
like when I was rolling the streets.
Who said I had a bike out like 15, dog?
Yeah, like I was riding my bike everywhere.
But when you were little, you didn't have a
Yeah, I had one, but I wasn't riding the streets. Like when I was 15, like I was just like right, like I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go to the homie's house. Hey, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna just, because everybody was close.
Wait up, you didn't your parents didn't let you like mob around your little block?
Food like not at like 8 years old. Like I mean, I'm like by myself, like going on travels. No, but yeah, we'll live at like
hell no.
they'll
This
take me
motherfucker
to
ain't
the
leaving
park.
the gate.
They'll take me to the park, like to Griffith Park or shit like that. And then they'll be like, hey, ride your bike here, like straight all the way over there. Or, like there's a trail and they're gonna go with me type of shit. But nah, dog, I'm not gonna ride a nice bike in a block full of fucking what is it, Crips?
fucked up, huh?
Yeah, like you know what I mean. They're gonna be like,
Damn,
hey, that's
that's
a
a
nice bike, little homie. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like my parents knew. They were like,
That's the difference between growing up, like where I grew up in Ridgecrest, small town. Shit, you could ride your mother. We used to ride our
Te
bikes.
la van a
as kids.
robar
Shit
los
was like
hey,
7.
Hey, dog, te la van a robar los morenitos, dog.
Hey,
that was the one
And then
thing they
over
were
here,
gonna
you
fucking
can't do that shit.
Yeah, dog.
Yo,
like,
but those
because
little
my parents, they spend for this shit was bikes were expensive, dog. When you're broke.
You can leave your bike in the front yard in Ridgecrest.
Yeah, that's how.
boring that's how boring
Nah,
these cities are,
it's cool as fuck.
bro.
It was in fucking 3 hours away.
In Lake
This was in other
Lake Elsinore, at my house, I could stand outside my house and I probably wouldn't see a car go by for like 30, 40 minutes, dog.
No way.
Yeah, homie. We live in a cul-de-sac. Like, unless the neighbors leave, ain't no one gonna cruising. And I echando desmadre. There's no like, there's no kids. No one's playing soccer in the fucking cul-de-sac. It wasn't like, like Ed and Eddie. I didn't live in a cul-de-sac like that. Shit was boring. Everyone just went to work. Everyone's minding their own business. My dad was just trying to have the best lawn in town.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, no estás jugando fútbol ahí. Vete al pinche parque si quieres jugar
vete
fútbol.
allá.
I was like, then what was the point of having a lawn, dog?
Motherfuckers be feeding the
Oh, my dad.
the grass.
No, it's that little. No, he had this little thing where he put the seeds in front, and then he goes like this.
Hey, you fools
little thing
have
sprinkles
no
around,
problem.
though.
Like you fools have that thing in common where it's like, oh man, you guys were in safer places. You know what I mean? It's like when you're like Tommy said, when you're in Ridgecrest, you can let your kid walk around and shit like that and do all that. And he's not gonna get jumped in somewhere. You know?
Yeah, that's fucked up. And
Yeah,
over here,
like,
it's
so it's like completely different. And to all the people that are saying, man,
So you gotta jump in your kid
you
first.
walk right here every day.
No, to all the
Get in the hood.
because to all the people that are saying in there talking about, oh, I was roaming the street at fucking 10 or 11, like that's cool, dog. That doesn't make you hard or better than anybody else. Like that just means that like, hey, for you experienced life a little bit earlier, like. I'm sorry if my parents were there to protect me from fucking falling down the wrong fucking path,
no,
dog.
that's good, fool.
But
We're not clowning.
like if that's what you want to hear, but I'm not sorry, bro. I'm fucking happy they were there, bro. I fucking
that's-
say that shit sometimes when I do fucking stand up, dog. I'll be like, my mom was there to whoop my ass before any cholo there was.
No,
you know what I
that's
mean?
super
Like,
dope.
like,
But no, I'm not clowning. I'm just saying that sucks. The difference, dog. That like little kids people take it for granted, you know, the shit they do. But some shit you can't do out there, like ride a fucking bike in the open in your neighborhood. Like, there's people that don't understand that.
Yeah.
You know? There's people that they're like, what do you mean you couldn't ride your bike in our neighborhood?
What about your neighborhood?
Motherfuckers are
You got a nice
jacking.
little neighborhood. You letting your kids roll
He lives in
around?
Bell,
Yeah,
no?
they're chilling.
Bell's nice.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's
cool.
chill. Super quiet, nice little neighborhood. But yeah,
You're the only one there trying to
lucky.
fucking start your own
Lot
game.
of old people,
Your
huh?
little crack kids riding their bike here on the fucking street, but that's it. They don't fuck with nobody. And but nothing. It's chill. But I'm saying, like in Ridgecrest, like fools in Ridgecrest wouldn't understand why you're not able to. Like, why can't you ride your fucking bike on your neighborhood? And you'd be like, dog, motherfuckers will get your shit took.
Straight up, bro. Like, and you know what, dog? Because of that, bro, like, I'm glad I never fucking experienced none of that bad shit, dog, because my parents are and were good parents, dog, despite the hardships that we had and growing up in South Central Los Angeles. Like, hey, bro, I got to give it up to all the kids that fucking had good parents, because sometimes, bro, like, even though sometimes we caught that ass whooping, dog, that ass whooping made you a better person, whether you didn't understand it when you were younger. But like looking at it now, I'm just like, yeah, there's a reason why I draw the line in certain things, believe it or not. Or like, where I'll be like, you know what, dog, I'm down, but I'm not that down, homie. Like, you can have that shit. That's not for me, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And I bet you have homies that you grew up with, or
Crash
kids
outs.
in your neighborhood the same age. The kids in your neighborhood the same age, where you're like, these fools are, you know, either not here anymore or in the fucking all mixed up in the gang, in jail, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bet you there's shit like that. You came out, you were able to come out of it because when your parents are there for you and shit, or at least trying to keep you the fuck out of trouble.
He's right, dog, because
you have a better chance.
sometimes those homies, dog, like, you see them do a lot of crazy shit when you're growing up. You're like, damn, this was out here fucking just running amok, bro. Like, just doing it up. Like younger year, and when you're younger, you're like, man, I want to be doing that. I want to be doing that. But there's some homies that I look at it and I'm just like, fuck, bro. Like, you experiencing that part of life too much, like, kind of made you a different person when you got older, and you didn't really like, not that you didn't amount too much. It was just like there was nothing you wanted to aspire to do when you got older, and it was the right time for you to experience certain shit. And then sometimes there are those people that I'm just like, how come they're living way too fast when they're young? And then you're like, bam, dies at 25. Bam, dies at 28. And there's a lot of homies that like including one of my homies who recently passed away, R.I.P. Johnny. He was my barber when I had hair. This fool passed away, and unfortunately he passed away from an OD. And fool, like looking at that shit, I'm just like, when I was younger, because I had some crazy stories with this fool, dog. Like, we used to go fill up the NOS tank in his car with no tags, but this fool will stay going wild. This fool was fucking the homegirls, doing all this shit. And I'm just like, in my head when I was younger, I'm thinking, I was like, damn, this fool's experiencing a lot of shit, right? And I'm just like, you know, that, like, in your head, you're like, that fool's cool, you know, he's fucking bitches doing all this shit. And like, when you're looking at, I'm like, damn, this fool has a barbershop. He had a barbershop. He was moving up and everything, right? And he's doing good. And I always was happy for the homie, dog. But then I always felt like everything was going fast paced for the homie. Like, I'm just like, damn, like I feel like life is going real quick. But then who am I? I mean, I didn't know that the homie was just gonna stop at 32. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then sometimes when those moments happen, I fucking look at it and I'm just like, fuck, fool, don't ever be envious, or don't ever put yourself in a position where you're like, I want to be in that person's shoes, because you don't know when that person's going to take their last step, or like, you don't, what's yours is yours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's going to come at the right time, dog. But it's like when you see other motherfuckers get in there, is just know, dog, like, either you don't know how long it took for them to get that shit. You don't know how long they're going to be here. Just be happy for other people.
Yeah.
Cause like, bro, like, you really don't know, dog. Somebody out there might be like Xavier. Somebody out there might be like, hey, bro, you see somebody out there killing, and you're like, that person's not even fucking talented. This person's a drug addict. This person's doing that. Why are they gonna do stand up? 2 years later, bam, gets caught slipping, dead.
Yeah, Bert Kreischer.
You don't fucking know that, dog. But that person, you're like, damn, that person was shining for 3-4 years straight, but you got the rest of your life, and you're out here dominating in your own lane, dog. Sometimes these are things that we don't fucking consider when we're out there looking at the next man, because we shouldn't be looking at the next man. The only man you should be looking at is the one in the mirror, dog.
I'm talking about the man in the mirror. asking you to change your way.
Dude, I had a fucking feeling something was gonna happen.
There we
right
go. That's the type of happy birthday time. Look
Remember
at that. There we
fucking
go.
Michael Jackson, fool? When I was a little kid, I used to be dancing Michael Jackson with doing the fucking. Remember he would do this shit?
That shit in the mirror?
You don't fuck with Michael Jackson?
Nah, fool's a pedo. I'm just kidding. Nah, he definitely is not. No, I really don't. I didn't think that's
According
all
to
cap.
the FBI, which they didn't find
He
shit.
is not. That's why he's not. I really don't think. I mean, there's no way the FBI
Hey, fool,
looked over your house for
did you-
years and didn't find anything.
Hey, fool,
he's
but
not.
Speaking of things
okay,
looking
like,
over you.
well, not that I'm gonna compare evils, but I'm saying, like, did you know that, like there's like different versions of like Epstein Islands? Like, there's one in like Europe, there's one in the Asias.
Oh yeah.
There's like there's hella fools that are different Epsteins everywhere, dog. Like
You
the
think
fact that the Epstein was the one made an example, or that Diddy is the one that got caught, dog. This shit is everywhere, dog. I saw this
Worldwide.
one video.
Everywhere has
I saw
that
this one
fucking
video of they had an
maniacness.
island, fool, in like London or some shit like that. And this one fool, he literally looked like the creepiest fool. He had some thick ass glasses. This fool was like the head of this shit. It was like some big ass fucking castle in fucking like London, fool. And this is like 1900s and shit, right? I forget the name of this fucking shit, bro. I reposted it not that long ago, and fool, like they were kidnapping. They were kidnapping boys, dog, just to fucking take them into this island and doing the whole shit.
Pinocchio?
Nah, like kind of like that, kind of like something like that. But like, and they were filming shit, dog, and these fools all get busted, dog. And because this fool wasn't linked to anything, this fool just got scot free, and he escaped and he went somewhere else. It never justice got served. Hella of these people lived on and all this shit.
It's fucking worldwide, dog.
Hey, I noticed that the older cartoons, like Disney's and shit, from the 40s or whatever, those shits, they were for like old adults. So, and when you watch movies, fucking like old ass movies, like Pinocchio and shit, that was for an adult audience.
But it
I
was
don't
not
think
for
they were
the-
doing cartoons for kids, fool.
What up? You're telling me
These fucking
what up?
stories are crazy.
What up? You're telling me Pinocchio wasn't for kids? It was meant for kids, but there's a lot of innuendo, or is that how you say that, Ray?
Innuendos.
Innuendos, that's
Yeah, I
correct.
got it right. That's what's up.
No, you said
Nah,
innuendos.
I kind of got it right. That's
Ah,
close
you
enough.
did.
For a
Spelling bee, you
for a
be out of
Mexican
there.
on this,
You're gonna be-
English was my second language. That was
Hey,
right.
fool. You either-
If it was
you-
a spelling bee, you be out.
English.
Xavier, look, fool, you either better get better at English or get better in Spanish, dog. Because January
I know,
20th
this
is
one's
around the
fucking up
corner.
at both, dog.
Yeah, like,
They're like that.
Well, dude, I never really learned either. It was en la casa español, en la escuela inglés. Y llegaba y ni uno de los dos cabrones.
God.
I'd be like, yo, I want to practice what I learned at school. And they're like, aquí no se habla inglés. And then at school, I'm like, pues quiero aprender lo que me
Inglés en
enseñó
la
mamá.
escuela,
Y aquí en la escuela, no Spanish. Aquí puro English. And I was era un puto desmadre, dog. My brain was a shit show. Anyways,
somebody said you said innuendo. Innuendo.
whatever. But anyways, fucking Pinocchio was for kids, bro.
You believe in duendes?
Yeah.
You do, Dick?
Yeah, fool.
Get the fuck out of
We
here.
talked about...
Hey, you know what? I kind of do because, like, I don't know, but
Well, okay, look, even if let's just say you don't, but like the proof that the people say up there, I believe that there can be shit living among us that literally can avoid us our whole life if that shit is yay small. There can be one living in here and we would never fucking know it.
he's all, I'm behind the dinosaur.
Like, no, like you would never fucking know it in a minute. Like, you have to really have that certain moment at the right time to see something like that. But it's just like, to be honest, they say that they're just like malignant spirits. Like, just they're kind of like entities that they do malicias, you know, like just to fuck with people. It's like a malice spirit, bro. Like, so, like, you know, sometimes, like, you know how there's spirits that can do apparitions and like they'll look like somebody.
I think it's like
there's
a
spirits
Bigfoot.
that haunt you. There's spirits that'll fucking knock shit out. So it's like a troll spirit.
I think it's like a Bigfoot of Mexico.
There's no
Duendes are
So duendes only exist in Mexico?
no duendes only exist in fucking like Michoacan. or
It's
some
on
shit
Mexico.
Like that. Nah, it's in I mean, I was like,
I said in Mexico, and this fool said,
fucking-
nah, only in
that's
Michoacan.
like- yeah, fool like Bigfoot, dog.
So Bigfoot only exists in America?
So Bigfoot,
Nah, that fool's
Nah,
everywhere,
it's a
dog.
Thank you, Ray.
That fool's
Thank
like
you, Zone.
that fool's like Jesus, dog.
United States.
Jesus was only in one place, dog.
Xavier.
Jesus is everywhere, dog.
Jesus, no, wait up, what?
Yeah, Jesus is everywhere, dog.
Jesus is
You mean
king.
God?
You believe in that fool? That fool's everywhere, dog.
Yeah, he's king.
That's
dog.
what they say, dog.
It's everywhere, like the drones we were seeing everywhere now,
Yeah,
dude.
but what we're saying is Bigfoot's been spotted everywhere.
I'm just
throughout
saying,
the world.
Jesus, with all
So
these drones,
have
now would be a good
fucking
time to
All of a
step in and
sudden-
come back if
all
you're
of a
trying
sudden,
to.
all of a sudden, Jesus is king again. When fucking
was always the king, dude.
Dog, nobody's saying that he's king or not. And what we're saying is that this is what the faith and this is what people believe. People believe that Jesus is everywhere.
No, but that's not what we were talking about. He said Bigfoot is spotted everywhere. No, he said Bigfoot is only in America. Then you said he was worldwide, and then you said like Jesus.
Yeah, dog.
No, he said Bigfoot is spotted.
He's on just digging for
Bigfoot
shit.
just dig shit. But wants to
Motherfucker
compare
just
Bigfoot
throwing
to
shit
Bigfoot is all
out
over the
there.
world.
Bigfoot is like Jesus. He's everywhere. Get the fuck out of here.
Steph showed us the map, dog, where that fool's at. And it's like fucking everywhere, dog. You don't think there's like one in the Afghani mountains fucking eating opium
No,
and shit?
the Yeti.
That's
call
a
it the
different
Yeti.
version of Bigfoot.
But a lot of people say that, hey, fool, have you seen orangutans on the side of the fucking river getting an orange from a fool? You'd be like, damn.
Nah, where you see that,
fool, I
Tommy?
seen a big ass orangutan, fool, big dog.
Fool,
Probably
you
like
cannot
6,
see
7
an
feet.
orangutan like kicking it just like it's a
Fool, on the
fucking
side
like it's
of
a.
not me, on the video.
Oh, okay.
And then they're showing this man. Look at how this man and fool, the big ass orangutan, and then that fool just reaches out his big ass arm, fool, into the river, and grabs an orange from this man. Like he motherfucker looks like a Bigfoot. Oh, you would get confused.
Yeah, but the whole thing about Bigfoot is that he is so slick that he is not letting himself. Like he's 1 step ahead, 10 step ahead of you all the time. That's the reason there's no proof. They say they're what it was interdimensional beings. And if you're interdimensional, bro, you can manifest yourself in Africa, anywhere, bro. So these things are worldwide.
They wouldn't
And back to my point, they are just like Jesus, dog. You know how many people have died when they said I don't believe in Jesus? They're like, well, you do now or you die.
No,
like
Bigfoot.
What?
I don't know what this fool is going crazy.
Xavier.
Hey, but for Bigfoot, because that fool's all in the middle of the mountains, covered with like moss and all that shit. So you don't ever see him because that fool could just climb up a tree and hug it. And if you're
that's
looking,
it.
you're like, that's it. You'll never see him.
What about trail cams?
So I believe in Bigfoot.
Trail cams, fool.
That's true.
Cams.
Thank you.
I'm like, dog, these people leave.
What
trail cams, they have drones.
Are
That's
you
true.
mean to say chemtrails or trail cams?
Chemtrails.
Thank you for thinking.
But then-
you always know everything. He's like,
but
no, trail cams.
I just don't. I didn't.
He agreed with me, and then Ezone still called us both idiots. Tommy
but I'm
said,
just saying-
yeah. What about trail cams? And Ezone was like,
Well, because you said trail cams, and I'm
That's
like, what the
thing,
fuck
yes.
is that?
Trail cams are things that hunters put out there in the
No, just
woods.
put a camera
They put a
in a
camera to
tree.
catch.
Yeah, I know, but I said it sounded like when I heard trail cams, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I didn't hear
You didn't
cams.
say it like that, but I
Yeah.
knew what he meant.
So that's what I heard, and I was like, well, somebody explain to me what this is.
Well, trail cams. Yeah, that's why I don't believe in Bigfoot.
Trail
'cause
version of chemtrails.
Either look. Either Bigfoot's a
What this? Look.
Either Bigfoot. What? I said either Bigfoot is a alien or he doesn't exist.
I think he's part alien-ish. Xavier,
Stop.
is Epstein a CIA operation?
Most likely could be.
Why? Or how?
Because the CIA wants to control the world and to control the world.
But it's just one entity.
Who?
CIA. There's various operations out there.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you think blackmailing politicians would be part of one of their operatives? You don't think that would be part of one of their missions? Hey, can we fucking get stuff to blackmail politicians or whoop-de-whoop and like
Protecting our nation.
how about they protect our nation with the drones right now? Protect it like that. Let us know what's going on.
You heard Donald Trump, dog. They already know, dog. They already know where they're coming from.
So what am I seeing in the sky?
Hey, fool, but those drones and shit, that's a fucking drone, dog. Like if they have the
yeah,
little
it's probably.
wings
I'm not
and
saying it's
shit,
not. Yeah, it's probably not
they
alien.
just don't know where the fuck they are. It ain't no alien shit. Come on, like we knew
See,
that. They
that's
just
it.
don't know where these motherfuckers are coming from.
Okay,
and
if
why.
it's not aliens,
What if they're just scoping some shit to
see,
do
okay,
on
but
some
you're
Elon
not
Musk
okay. Wait
and turn off all the power
It
and
has to be.
electrics?
Wait up. It has to be aliens or us, because if not, we'd shoot it the fuck down. If we thought it was Russia or China, we would have shot it down. That's what America should do. It's either us or the government. You saying we don't know where it's from? I do agree, but it's definitely not China. Definitely not Russia. It's either aliens or us.
Okay.
If not, we'd have to shoot it down. There's no way the U.S. military would chill around thinking these are Russian drones and just watch us and let us watch it.
Well, that shit is
There's been
scanning
these
for
rolling
bombs.
black-
dog.
I just
these
said.
weird blackouts. There was one on Christmas, and it took away all of like the Southeast LA area, all this crazy shit for like 8 hours.
When was this?
This whole so
When
in the
was
night,
it? Wait,
for
in LA?
Christmas Day.
When? That was yesterday. There was no
Yeah.
outage.
Yes, there was.
What the fuck? Is
This fucking thing. Well, there was a fucking outage.
Wait up, we all live in LA. Who experienced this outage that Tommy's
Those
talking
drones
about?
are keeping trucha on who's still
They don't
capable of having
trucha. They're not
light and
Mexican. They're not keeping
electricity
trucha, dog. They
when
don't know what
put the
trucha
lights
is.
out, so they can fuck with that, control that, and then fucking lights out, water.
Where
out
was the light? Okay, you
everywhere.
said there was a light. There was a blackout yesterday.
Trucha
Yes,
way.
fool. I'm not even playing.
Was there a blackout yesterday? He
Not
said,
in
there
my
was
area.
he said there was an 8-hour blackout.
I don't think that's true.
I did see notices. I always see them on my Ring.
Yeah, fool.
Like,
My
you know what I see on my
grandma's house?
you know what I see on my Ring app the most, dog? I see people complaining about random explosions all the fucking time, and I hear people complaining about fucking power outages all the time.
Hey, you know what? I'll be fool. I don't know if maybe it's Transformers that blow up like that, but I'll be chilling in my house. I'll go out because I'll go outside and blaze it in the night. Dark, fool. I'm just right there with Rick, and then fucking
Rick.
my dog, Richie Valens. We
Dick.
call him Rick because that fool's he's crazy.
Call him Dick. Dude.
But I'll just be chilling, blazing it out there, and then you hear like if something hit, boom. You're like, what the fuck? I'm like, is that a mini fucking earthquake? And even the dog will be like, what's cracking? And then nobody will say nothing about it.
So then what are they?
And then you'll hear something
the
else. It
sky.
sounds like I don't know what. It's like
right.
a noise.
What
you don't
does-
ever listen.
all right,
Have
what
you ever heard
does-
some shit?
Sit outside. I can smoke in my own house, dog. What the fuck am I staying outside?
Chill out.
Get out of here. Anyways, I don't got no.
No, I
kids.
just go in the
I don't got
backyard,
fucking,
fool.
eh? If I had a backyard,
yeah,
probably
yeah.
would. I'm not gonna lie. I'm over here
Yeah,
fucking. 'cause
just
I
chill in
have
the
a
backyard.
Back here all fucking day.
Yeah, I would.
Wrong.
I'd be grilling and shit. I don't have a backyard.
Yeah, fool, I'll be
no, but on the
chilling in
real
the
though.
back.
Yo, Tommy, 3 plates, Tommy, from Holding It Down. If you had to say, don't lie, what are the drones? What do you think they are? Aliens?
No,
Foreign?
there's U.S. intelligence that they want to get us weird about, but it's just them. They're not gonna let some shit come this close to us with them not knowing. Food trust.
That's exactly what I was just gonna fucking say.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna let some fucking Russian drone be right here doing this shit.
That's
That's
what I just said.
exactly what I was trying to say to my wife the other night, dude.
It's like just don't trip. There's just some of their.
Okay,
but
see, but
what
there's
it
two
is,
different things. But wait up, there's 2 different things now. Okay, so there's 2 different things. There's drones, then there's orbs. What are the orbs?
No, the orbs are different shit, same shit.
So that's what I'm now.
I wouldn't know
Can there
about
be
that.
alien? Can there be?
Nobody has seen the orbs. Where the fuck are the orbs?
Fool, I
But
have
it's the
I have
same.
a
They have
picture of
orbs.
I have a video of an orb
Recently,
on,
like
on the fucking
everywhere.
video.
but orbs have been documented, and people have been seeing orbs. I've seen an orb firsthand, dog, like in personal, but like, I didn't think it was an alien. It's just a traveling energy. So it's
That
like,
is an alien.
Okay, let's go. Let us have it.
that's
dog.
that's a spiritual
Let's
thing,
see.
dog. That's
Yeah,
not
that's-
necessarily.
When did you see the orb, brother?
When I was fucking working at the car dealership, dog. I've talked about this story before, dog. That's
want it.
people don't fucking believe me
You
in
gotta
that shit.
refresh everybody.
My
dog.
brother.
Dog, so fucking I had gotten out of work at the car dealership, and my cousin, me and him worked at the same dealership. I had to wait an hour until after he had been done, right? So I used to go post up behind. We were working at a car dealership next to this medical building in Canoga Park. There was the medical building will stop. They clock out around 5. I know where the parking lot was at, so I'll go wait right there next to my cousin for that food to be done. So fool, it was like fucking raining that day. Like it was starting to rain. It was fucking windy, dog. Like just windy, right? And I'm sitting there fucking smoking. My cousin's like, "Yo, I'm on my way." He's like, "Roll another one." I'm rolling another one up. We're both fucking sitting right there, and then we sparked the shit up, right? And then fool, like, you know, fucking thunder, fucking just, you know, like not like thunder, but just like flashes and lightning. We're like, damn, it's probably gonna start raining, fool. Through my fucking window, a fucking blue ball, like a fucking like red, like almost like neon, fucking goes through the fucking window, passes in front of me,
Inside the car,
goes
through the
inside
window.
the car,
like.
like watching them like this, and go and like.
So your cousin seen it.
Dude, my cousin's my witness, dog. stops in the middle, like you know where the shift knob is at, does like a loop thing and goes like straight through the car and falls down. And then we're like, what the fuck, dog? And then he's like, the first thing he tells me is like, hey, did you fucking see that shit? And then like, and, you know, I mean, I'm just like, I'm like, what the fuck? So then like, I try to fucking like, I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like, I try to look for it, you know, like this shit went through the fucking car and just disappeared, dog.
No fucking
Dog, to this day, dog, my cousins still talk about it every time I see that fool. Like, we talked about it over the holidays. We're like, hey, dog, do you remember that shit? Like, you know, and he's like, dog, he's
That's
like,
scary
nobody
shit,
would
dog.
ever fucking believe us, dog. Like, people like
call your cousin right now.
Dog, Xavier
Call that motherfucker right now.
Xavier has to have like
Call your cousin. I'm gonna call the lady.
for
that I
Xavier
say.
to believe, dog, for shit. For Xavier to believe in shit, dog, he has to like see a video of the aliens fucking him or like a ghost fucking him or something. Like, because this dude is the most non-believing, like, people, for a conspiracy theorist, doesn't believe in shit.
Yeah, what the fuck? Nah, you gotta believe.
Just believes in the idea of all this shit.
You gotta believe in the
Hey,
possibility.
fool, me and my homie both witnessed like a straight ghost before. Like we were like, hey, what the fuck? It was like scary, fool. We were chilling, and we fucking got all faded at the homie's house. And the homie's like, I got ghosts and shit. He would just say shit. But not like that. We wouldn't be tripping on it. We're like, I don't give a fuck. So we were staying upstairs. He had a room upstairs. There's people like he had a downstairs. You go upstairs and there was rooms and a restroom at the end of the hall. We were in this room. He was in that room, and then it was his restroom. Fool, we were laying down, fool, kicking. We were kicking it.
Sober? You got sober?
We heard no. We're chilling, faded. You know what I'm saying? Little thanks, and then
No
they're
perico.
fucking going up. We heard a fool coming up the steps, and we're like, "Hey, what the fuck? This fool's right here. Like there shouldn't be nobody else." And we heard him just coming up the steps, and we're like, "What the fuck?" And then it walked, and then we didn't see him walk past, but you could hear him. We're like, "What the fuck, fool? We're right here, laying down. The door's right here." We're like, "Hey, this fool walked like into the restroom, like if it was somebody walked in, fucking turned on the sink, turned on the light, turned it off, and when we were walking back, we're like, who the fuck? What is that, fool? We seen the motherfucker. It was a fool with like a big nose. He had a LA hat, and that fool was just walking, and we're like, what the fuck, fool? I was like, hey, it was the scariest shit. But me and my homie both seen that shit. And we're like, hey, we gotta bounce. That shit was some scary shit. And we're like, dog, I was when we were like, hey, what the hell? That's some crazy shit. And I told my homie, why do you still live there? He's all, cause this fool doesn't bother me. Fool, he'll have videos of like where he's just recording downstairs of his house, and there's shit moving, like if they're moving furniture. The bottles.
Where does he live?
Over there in Bellflower.
Dog, so you know.
And I'm like, damn. Well, he lives in some apartment right there. And I'm just like, damn, this fool has crazy ghost movement at his house, fool, and he still stays there.
I'll tell you what, like, well, I have two questions and two things I'm going to bring up, but I'll wait till Ray switches the camera real quick. So, what is it? I wanted to bring this up. So, my best friend, dog, my childhood best friend, this fool's always been Christian, right? After his family's always been super Christian, right? Like, this is the guy with the pastors and all this stuff. Remember, I went to that church and all that stuff.
Shout out to the homie.
So, like, he's really devoted, bro. Like, I believe everything about this fool. Like, I believe that this man is a man of God. He's really tapped in. He lives a very, like, you know, like, he's, like, bro, he's always preaching God's word, right? So, like, he's, you know, and this fool, and I always wondered, I was like, what makes this fool really believe, dog? Like, what really makes it like that? What happened to him? Because nothing fucked up happened to him, you know? Like, I've known this fool, like, he's never been molested, nothing like that, bro. Like, or anything crazy. Like, you know, yeah, because, you know, you think, like,
what the fuck?
No, but
no,
tell
like, there's a lot of people, bro, like, when you're that young, fool, for you to really, like, have the crazy devotion, like, a lot of people, you turn to God when, like, something fucked up has happened to you, bro. Like, not just every kid is just all like, oh, praising Jesus from the beginning, bro.
Yeah,
Parents.
I've met some kids.
Fucking parents
This is
make you be
the
that.
same
Yeah.
homie, the same homie who had the gambling addiction.
Yeah, so it's like, this is
God.
my homie who was, like, you know, really deep into it, and then, you know, he found Christ, right? So like
Imagine
fool,
that.
when I was younger, fool, like this way I moved to Alabama, dog, and this fool was my homie, dog. Like you know, like we used to hang out every day, and I was sad this fool's in it. So we'll be talking, playing games, right?
Evil partner in crime, dog.
Like we would be fucking playing games and shit online and all that stuff. And then this fool was telling me, dog, he's like, hey man, he's like, I'm like, so where you staying out there? He's like, in my uncle's house, man. But he's like, I'm trying to fucking get a hotel or just leave. And I'm just like, damn, was your uncle's not Christian or something? You know, like I'm just like, what? I'm like, what's so bad about this house? He's like, nah, bro, this house is fucking haunted, bro. Like he was like, bro, he was like, this house is really fucking haunted. And I didn't fucking believe this fool, dog. You know what I mean? Like and then this fool would tell me shit, dog. Like he said, like at night, like the chairs, you know, like from when you're fucking at the dinner table, you just hear like you know when you're getting up, just and this fool's like trying to sleep at the top, fool, and this Christian people living in this house. So every time something would happen, like the pastor guy or like the you know his uncle would just like ignore it or pray, dog. But like my homie wasn't really that tapped in, so like he was like fucking freaked out of all this shit, bro. He said that like at night, fool, this fool would look like out the second window and like
Nah.
dog. He said that there would be a shadow of person standing by the fucking door every fucking night, bro. Like he would just be looking and he was afraid to go down there. He talks about some crazy shit.
He would be a shadow person at the door?
Dog, he only lasted there 3 days after his parents. Like he was like, I'm not staying in here anymore. He was just like, you guys can continue to fucking live here and like, ignore it and say that this is gonna go away. But this fool, I remember this fool came back. He moved to like his other cousin's house in Alabama, dog. This is in Alabama, dog, and this is a big house. You know how like they have like old plantation homes and shit. Like, you know, cause out there like that shit was like one of the last states to fucking be like, hey, bro, we're gonna get rid of slaves out here.
Where was it?
In Alabama, dog. I think it's like I want to say Montgomery or some shit like that. Or like dog, like, but they have a big fucking house, and I saw the pictures of this shit. This is like the house looks scary as fuck, fool. And the only reason this uncle had bought it was because he got like a fucking steal of a fucking house. And and then he was just like, yeah, it's had like 8 owners in fucking the last 5 years, fool. Like, and all this shit. So like, and the people didn't last that long afterwards. I think it was a year afterwards, dog, where like, cause it just kept getting worse. Police supposed to try to have like dinner at the fucking table, and they'll be, cause they're Christian, they'll start praying. Fool, shit will be thrown at them cause it's not good energy in there, dog. And like,
I don't know. They should have recorded this shit.
Fool, this was like
over 10 years
This
ago,
was
man.
probably like when maybe camera phones were like all they had was camera. Like all they had was
back to the house.
the house is no longer
Ya,
there.
güey,
Ex.
cálmate con esa madre.
X, I don't know. Come on, you've been to major rabbit holes on YouTube. You've never come across videos where like there's clearly like, you know, a poltergeist
there's
type
no-
of.
Yeah, that's you know what? It's good that
there's
you bring
videos
this
where
up,
people-
X.
come on.
Just be frank with it. What is it gonna take for you to really be like, not for you to believe, because that's not what, but like for you to really be like, oh shit,
Believe
like
what? That there's. I'll give you guys that there's spirits, there's energy.
yeah,
but
I
there's
know,
no
but
such thing, and there's
you're
no
not,
such thing.
but you don't take it like you don't take it in the sense where you're like.
As a
Like
fool
what
fucking-
is
I'm
what,
not- 'cause
what
I'm not-
kind of
'cause-
experience is it gonna take for you to be like, fuck, I kind of have to
Bro,
respect
you just
these things.
said these people are having dinner or lunch,
They're
and a
pe-
thing
they're-
went across the building.
They would just start praying for their people of God.
Bro, you call the cops.
What is the
What the fuck is a cop gonna do?
Bro,
in
it
that
never
situation?
happened. And Tommy, Tommy, you really thinking that a spirit's so powerful that it can go? And the only reason we think this, and the only reason we see that that's real is because we saw it on TV. No one's ever. When have you seen it?
I never fucking.
So you really think it's real?
you don't want to
Well, I
see
hope-
it.
I don't
You
want
really-
to
okay,
see that.
we've seen it
motherfucking
here.
shit.
All right, this? Okay, then I believe that goes through this. I'll let that slide. All right, a ghost can do that. But this whole thing where it throws things across the building?
Fucker, if it's
Come on, dog.
X.
Yeah, that's on some alright.
X.
We got to get the fuck
Like
out
I
of here.
said,
We
X.
gotta get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you shouldn't even spend one more
Hold on,
night
let
there.
Ray talk. Let Ray talk. Let Ray
Let
talk.
alone fucking live there. I think they were trying to get rid of her nephew.
Let Ray talk. They're not like that, bro. These people are like, these fools are really fucking devoted to their religion, dog. Like they really believe in
They
God.
don't believe enough because the ghosts are showing up. Dog, if they believed enough, Jesus would be there like, yo,
Dog,
aquí
you-
estoy. Aquí
dog,
estoy.
you know, if there's something that you don't understand about faith, dog, is the people of God get tested the most by Satan because
But
he doesn't
that's-
want you to walk by God.
Whether you believe it or not, it exists. There's multiple videos I've seen on YouTube where like
down there?
fucking
There's nobody
utensil,
down here.
silverware.
I love how you don't believe none
plates.
of my conspiracies, but you'll believe a ghost throwing something across the building.
It's not a
That's
ghost.
hilarious.
I'm not
dog.
saying it's a ghost.
A
Something is
spirit,
being-
whatever. But
Something
across
is
the
possessing
building.
this plate for it to be thrown
Okay.
from one side of the room to the other. Chairs going back and forth. Fucking closet doors going in and out. Doors going in and out. Come on, how do you explain that shit?
Oh, okay. Let me show you videos.
Is it the earth? Is it the moon? Nah, dog.
It's
a
called
fucking
CGI.
presence of
That
some
video
sort.
that you saw is by CGI or something, but I really don't think.
Fool, but there's
Dude,
not.
these are videos that
Yeah,
were taken
these-
in the
these-
90s.
some of these
80s,
videos-
dog.
Here's the other thing. You believe in it, it's real. I don't believe in that shit because I don't want to need it. I don't see it. You believe it?
But that's what I'm saying. Like
Don't
you
believe in it, and
But
no
what
doubt about it.
experience would it take? Like for example, if I were to tell you, "Hey, fool, there's an exorcist that's gonna go down. I'm gonna take you."
Se está moviendo el pinche.
Would you be open to fucking go to that because you're such a skeptic that you don't believe in it? Like a person that walks with God will gladly tell you, "I'm ready to face this shit head on because I'm a man of God." But you, considered a weak vessel in faith, says you don't really care about it. Would you be willing to take that fucking trip and be like, "I'll go check out an exorcism"?
Yeah, because that person's probably gonna be a schizo or something. There's no such thing there.
Yeah,
Dog,
but
you know,
that's
but
not madre.
okay, so you're saying this on air
the
because
next subject.
best believe that like I know people that handle this kind of shit, dog, and I personally wouldn't go there because I know what it's like to deal with certain fucking spirits, but I'm gonna see if somebody extends the invite for you to vlog this shit. If you really want to put your money where your mouth is.
I'll go with more than one person. I'm not going by myself.
They're not done by. It's not done by itself, bro. You're with a
Oh,
group of godly
course,
people.
yeah. And then
like-
they're all gonna fucking, let's see how we trick them, and let's fucking move houses. Ya van a mover algo. Oh, look, se movió. It's gonna be all a fucking game, dog. It's what it is. It's just like the hunter shows. Oh, look, come. I bet. Why is it the ghost hunters never catch anything crazy? Explain that to me, mister.
Because they have to keep the show going, stupid.
Why do ghost hunters never show anything crazy?
they
Why
don't
is it
ever
always
find
a
that shit.
commercial?
I don't
Why
believe
is it
those-
always a commercial right before they catch the ghost? Bro, it's like let's not.
Because
not.
they're building suspense.
You guys
fool.
are really fucking Latinos today, being like, oh,
Yeah, they'll be like, "Did you see that? Did you feel that?" And he's all, "Ah,
ah.
it's cold right here."
Yeah, I'll go with them.
Get the camera right
Let me
here.
bring the ghost hunters to this exorcism. A ver qué pedo. A ver,
Somebody
let
said,
me
"Man
bring-
of God would never hate the homeless." Homie, I ain't out here trying to fucking preach. I'm not the one telling you I'm walking a fucking yellow brick road, homie. I'm defending the fucking people that really are about this shit because I have respect for it, dog. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and tell you that I'm over here. That ain't for me, dog. Like I still got stuff to live in the fucking world, dog. Before I gotta live by that book, dog. So it's like don't be thinking that I'm over here fucking telling you that I'm reformed and all this shit and all this bullshit, dog. You got me fucked up, dog. Like I'm literally giving
there's
you the
a bit-
opposition because there is people that go through this shit, and I'm just saying, like I want. Not that I want you to experience something like that because it's not a pleasant experience, but I almost want you to fucking experience it so you can kind of have a respect for this shit. Because like, there's a lot of people that fucking freak the fuck out when shit actually hits the fan and you see some
And then
shit.
what would you want me to be respectful about it? I just start praying to Jesus
Nothing
and
happens.
it's gonna leave.
Nothing
It's
happens
gonna
to
leave.
you.
Even if it's real, I start praying to Jesus and it leaves, dog. Like it's
And
not
that's the
stronger
greatest
than
thing about
Jesus.
God, right?
That's
The fact
why.
that you
So the
repent,
reason
he
is I'm not
forgives you,
scared
or
of it. I don't need to. Even if I play the Ouija board, I just gotta tell Jesus, yo, I'm sorry. I played the Ouija board. You forgive
Yeah,
me.
but there's still a place for people like
That's
yourself.
what I'm saying.
though.
You shouldn't. But the thing is, it doesn't really like. Oh, I'm supposed to be. Well, you're good. Oh, like, me da miedo.
Hey, anyway, fuck.
I don't know,
Ay, me da
dog.
miedo.
Anybody wants
Ay,
to
me da
invite Xavier to
miedo.
an exorcism, feel free.
Me da miedo. Ay,
No, but hey,
maricón.
That's what you should do for fucking. That's what you should fucking do for fucking your next vlog, dog. Go ghost hunting.
you're gonna go ghost hunting?
No, I said that's what Xavier should do for his next fucking vlog since he's like really has no respect for the dead.
Here we go. I put a fucking random ass question on fucking Google. Would God fucking if Adolf Hitler confessed his sins to God and asked God for his forgiveness, would God forgive him? One person said, if anyone willingly repents before they die, then they will be able to be forgiven by God. Unfortunately, in Hitler's case, he was the single cause of history's most gruesome and violent conflict. He once proclaimed to be Christian and even had the Nazis wear a belt buckle with Gott mit uns, meaning God with us. He willingly did not repent.
He was Christian.
And died in a state of rejecting God's grace despite having knowledge of Jesus' ministry. He won't be forgiven.
Did you see that?
It's funny how they want to tell me what Jesus and God will do. Shut the fuck up, Google. The fuck out of here. You don't know what Jesus is gonna. You don't even know what Jesus is gonna do to you.
He's exempt, fool.
Who's exempt?
No, I'm saying like they made an exception for that fool. They're just like, hey, that fool, even if he had a cross, not allowed.
Said who?
That's what Google just said.
Yeah, fuck Google. Google says a lot of bullshit.
Yeah,
That's right.
Google, what's 2 + 2? 4.
That's
Google smart dog.
some good bullshit right there.
How's that bullshit? Fact.
You could press the button
Terrence Howard
and
said
then
it's
ask
5.
it a question like, "We're cracking."
Ask him what's cracking. Ask him what's cracking. What's the question of that? Like, what's up, Google?
Yeah, all I'm saying, dog, is that I don't
Does
know.
not
Like
compute.
if you're really about it, you would go ghost hunting or do something like that.
No, I don't have to because I don't need to. I don't need to go figure out.
Like I almost want you to walk the line.
Ghost hunting? I'll go ghost hunting, but that whole exorcist thing, I'll go ghost hunting. I'll go in the woods. I'll go to some house.
I can get you invited to an exorcism. I wouldn't go with you. You'd be there with like safe people, but I ain't going with that. 'Cause I'm
Nah,
scared
but
of that
they're
shit.
all in on it. This girl's gonna start
Well, I
fucking.
don't think like
this girl's gonna start talking like they like, oh, está bien fuerte, and there's gonna be 4 or 5 people that
have you
trying to
seen
hold
videos
her
of that
down, and this girl's like.
But that's the thing.
under-
All you've seen is videos, but like you being there firsthand, it's like for example, like people will be like, "Oh yeah, I'm a fan of soccer," but till you played,
Dude, I've seen
you really understand the game.
I've seen a documentary of people that go talk to these people that go to exorcisms, and then they find out that it was all like.
It's all a fake shit.
Yeah, it's all fake shit. There's documentaries on exorcisms.
But maybe
There's-
something like this
there
is
literally
exactly
is.
what you need to like maybe open your mind.
But I already saw a documentary. This person went to like South America.
So that person speaks for you?
And they went to go talk to priests that are dedicated to exorcisms.
Yeah, but that's not
and
you, though.
And she sat. I don't need first-hand experience on everything. Just like you tell me, like, oh, don't do hair. You don't always need first-hand experience on everything. This is one of them where I'm like, bro. There's a movie called Exorcism, and we all fucking.
I mean, but you're so sure.
Unless there's a video of a girl turning her head around, that's real life. Exorcism probably.
But
Skid Row.
I'm just saying, if you're so sure and you're 100% of what you believe, then why don't you just like put your money where your mouth is and just like do some content?
But where's the
so.
money?
I
Where's the
think
money?
it's-
Where's
I
the
think-
money? Where's the money? Put some money behind it. I'll go watch an exorcism. I'll sit there and put the money where my mouth is. I'm not doing it for fun.
That's a form of expression, dog. Where it's
Well,
just like,
don't
hey,
make it
we'll
a
just
form of
back it.
expression. Let the money's there. Like,
I think I know what X is saying. I believe it. I'm convinced that it's not real. I don't need to do this because it'd be a waste of my time.
yeah, that's another reason. There's
But,
already
hey,
a documentary.
but
Watch
X-
the documentary. Don't watch the documentary and then tell me like, nah, dog. Some of them are real, homie. Yeah, the ones that you want to believe, the ones that people are in on it.
Hey,
Like,
you know what? I seen you ever seen a documentary about the Golden Gate Bridge?
oh, where todos se matan.
Yeah,
Shit's
it's
creepy.
called The Bridge or something.
Yeah, I should watch it. I literally just watched it like a week ago.
Yeah, and fool, it's fucked up, huh?
People were there recording. People were catching
there's this
people.
fool that just records fools
Let's go to
because
an
every day
exorcism.
that shit happens.
He's on. Arrange
So
an
this fool
exorcism for
records
me and
these
Next to
fools,
go.
And he's like,
You would go with him?
Who's gonna jump?
I'm
You'll
down.
have him, you
I'm
can
not
start
scared.
walking.
I'll go with Ray. See, I'm not scared.
You see him pacing, thinking about it, and then fuck it, they do it. You feel bad for the old man, huh?
Shit, it might change my
I
life.
could fucking
No. We need one.
It might change my life.
No,
Shit.
and I don't want it done at their house where like the thing
Nah,
is
bro,
they set,
like-
no the thing is they set this shit up. No,
Nah, dog. You would go to the church and then you would go.
So
You
yeah, I want to go to a church, not
that's
someone's
who
house.
fucking fixes it, fool. That you would literally have to go.
So you're gonna
fool.
take me to a Catholic exorcism?
Dog, whatever the people that want the spirit to get out, dog, because there's different people. There's different people.
Nah,
that,
only-
there's different
only
people
Catholic-
that do it.
only a Catholic
Okay, then you
priest.
want to go to
If
that?
you-
then
Why do you want to do
But
it
you
on
don't
your
go to
terms?
Yeah,
that
well,
shit
okay, look,
just for,
dog,
like,
Those are the
show,
real
dog.
exorcism.
Look, okay, look, but why don't you let me speak, dog? Look, if you literally, if that's easy, dog. The people, Catholic fucking preachers, priests do that shit all the time. That's not hard to find. All I'm saying, dog. All I'm saying is that you're gonna like prior to that, you have to go to the church to pray to kind of like a prayer of protection before you go into this to go see this person. Whether you believe in it or not, you could tell this person in the house of God, be like, hey, fuck you, God. I don't believe in this shit. I don't need it. Go ahead, sit out. But the whole point is that if we do arrange it, I want you to go through with this shit. Because what you think that these 5 people here that are devoted to this faith are just faking the funk, thinking they're like, this is so worth it for us to play a prank on Xavier to make a fool out of all these people and wasting these people's time, dog.
Well, so then
you know
why-
they got to get permission from the Vatican to fucking do this shit, right?
Dick, then this fool doesn't care about it enough to have to go through and do all that.
Like they have to get permission from the higher ups to
Leave
do
it
this
at
shit.
that.
Who really wants me to believe in ghosts so bad, dog? He wants me to believe.
I personally don't, but you're just so sure about it that I'm just like, okay,
Yeah,
like
I'm sure.
Like for example, like
I've lived 31 years y nunca se ha movido algo. I've never seen nothing. Like, what do you want me to sit
And
there?
honestly, and that's a good thing. Good for you, dog, that you didn't have to go through shit like that. Some people
and
do.
most of us haven't either, but you guys
some-
want to
hey,
sit
but
there and be
guess
scared
what?
of other people's experiences. Dog, that's other people's experience. Hasta que me pase, le voy a tener miedo. Aquí.
So
yo no tengo
those
miedo hasta que me
okay,
pase.
so which what you just said.
¿Y para qué voy a buscar?
You could be
¿Y para
open
qué
to
voy a
the-
buscar?
let them talk, fool. Shut
What
the
you-
fuck up.
What you just said. You're basically kind of saying that there is an open possibility that these people who are actually going through these things, whether you believe it or not, is happening. It's not just like some form of mental illness.
I would say most exorcism. I probably like. It's hard for me to even say 100 because I just can't. But most, like 80% of them are schizophrenic, bipolar, especially in the 1800s and the 1900s before they
Kinda
could.
fall in the line of
And
that
then
shit.
before that was diagnosed and people having seizures. Oh, se le metió el diablo. Oh, se le metió el diablo. So yeah, I can't say all of them, but 90 or 80% of back in the day people que se le metió el diablo were schizophrenic, were bipolar. What is it? La chiliporca. Se metió la chiliporca, dog. Se le metió la chiliporca, dog. Like that. That's it, dog. Se le metió la chiliporca. Fucking a screw got loose, dog. These people aren't fucking. They don't have powers. They don't know how to speak Latin. They're not 10 times stronger than any man. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Maybe 1 in a million. 1 in a million, yeah.
I don't think it's 1 in a million.
Look,
1 in.
I just want you to go so you can experience something and be like, oh shit, this shit is fucking, this shit's with it.
Or you could just come back and be like, that shit was fake, and it'd be like,
Yeah.
all right, bro. And it's like, all right,
Yeah.
cool. There's no need to go to another one. You film some content.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel so strong, and you're expressing it to a public.
I mean,
So I'm just saying,
but
like, for example, it's like me, where somebody's like, hey, bro, you feel so strong about the ocean. Yup, I feel so strong that I stay the fuck away from it, and I'm scared of it, dog, and I stand by that. I'm not out here saying it's like, no, it's, like I could handle the ocean. It's just that, I already know what happens. Like I'm not, that would be one thing if I were to be saying, I already know there's sharks, but I'm not scared of sharks. So no, I ain't going to go in the ocean though. Like, nah, bro, I straight out say, I don't go there because I stand on my word out to the people out here that I'm speaking on the platform. Like, hey, I'm a bitch when it comes to the ocean. I don't fuck with it. I stay away from it, baby.
Yeah, but there's two different. You don't go to the ocean, which sucks because the ocean's fun. But I don't want to go hang out with demons anyway. So me doing this is this. It's two different comparisons, E-Zone. Like, oh yeah, you don't go to the ocean and you're missing on a lot of fun, dog. Boats, fishing,
Ocean, dog.
yeah. And for me not
I
to
don't
hang
like
out with,
swimming in
for
the
me not to
ocean,
believe in
fool.
ghosts, I don't really
No,
gain
well,
a lot or lose a lot, dog.
But if it's not
It
real,
doesn't matter.
if it's not real, you just waste.
I'm gonna lose a
But if it's
weekend.
not real, you would. If it's not real, you just waste like what, 2 hours of your life, dog?
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
somebody-
Like,
There's already
Hey,
wasted 2
somebody-
hours of my life on this documentary that proved it. This whole documentary where a lady went to exorcism y la pinche vieja se estaba
but do you
muriendo
believe
y
every
luego no se
documentary
movía.
that you watch, though?
Hey, on some
Like,
shit right now.
if a doctor told you that you had cancer, would you get a second opinion somewhere else, or would you be like, this fool has a record? He fucking did a documentary. I must have cancer. We would go
Hey.
get a second opinion, right? So it's like I wouldn't go make a whole decision based on somebody
Yeah,
telling you.
again-
That's what happened with the whole
again,
nation when they listen to Fauci telling you Fauci telling you go get this shot. Hey, he's been doing medical science for years. He must be right.
Yeah, I
you sound
fucking
just
fell for
like
that
these
one.
people, dog. So I'm just saying, and you being one of the people that likes to challenge the opposition, because during that time you were
blog-
like, I'm gonna go against the
That
fucking
blog's
grain.
gonna go viral when I prove that. It's not, what is it? If this girl isn't stronger than me, she isn't speaking Latin, things aren't flying across the building, I was right. That's it. If shit isn't then at this point I want it to be crazy.
Then there's proof,
At
and then
this
your
point, I
shit could go
Well,
viral. You could be the guy, be like, this
Oh,
guy proved
you
it. Then
better
it's all,
hope. You better
it's
hope
a
I
fucking
get-
fake.
This
And
better
you
be-
could be the guy that be like, hey, this shit's fake. Nothing's real. And there you go. You own tinfoil.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You
dog.
own tinfoil
And
hat, yeah.
I'll be like, hey, bro, you know what, dog? I guess you're right, dog. I guess I don't know. These other people, they just
guess
needed
we're
something
actually
to believe
stupid.
in. I guess
How'd
we're
this shit
stupid.
go
Xavier proved it, but That's because you believe on that. I personally believe that there is something out there, and there's a good and bad to this shit.
They're very
But
different. I never said there's nothing
How
out there.
does she
I
go
said
from-
there's nothing throwing fucking shit across the building, and there's nothing that's 10 times stronger than. There's no. You guys are saying I don't believe in spirits. Yeah,
then
I
take
believe.
a walk, dog. Then take a walk in the park. That you're
I really
saying.
hope. I really when I come
Like,
back,
go
when I show
to
you guys,
an insane
when I
asylum.
show
Go
you guys,
somewhere.
even when I show you guys the vlog that you guys are gonna say you guys are gonna set me up for, I guarantee you there's not gonna be nothing.
Dog, we would have
there's
nothing.
not gonna
We would
be,
have nothing to do with that. That's the thing. They're like.
You think we have fucking time as it is, dog?
You think that we have people that really, but that's like hiring a carpenter or somebody that does a job and just playing a joke on him when this fool takes his job serious, dog. The people that are out here doing this shit, bro, like they obviously are doing it because they take it serious. They're not. I'm not gonna be like, hey, let me just. I know you're a man of God or whatever. This is what you believe in, but Pastor Tommy, let me go ahead and I want to prank my friend. This was like, hey, fool, like I'm a man of faith, dog. I'm not here to play your little jokes. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't
like I just said,
if you
unless-
think that everything's a fucking joke, dog, then it's just like it's just not gonna work, dog. Like you think these people are all in on this shit worldwide? They're in. It's like if you really believe that, then just fucking go and like.
And I'm gonna go, and there's not gonna be nothing flying across the building. That girl that's possessed isn't gonna be stronger than
I'm
me.
not having those expectations.
Then what are we gonna expect? Then what are we expecting?
It's
Some
just
girl
go
that,
experiencing it with an open mind.
Anything could happen during
Yeah,
something
that's
like
all
that.
it is,
Then
dog.
if that doesn't happen, I don't believe in exorcisms.
Then that's
Then
fine.
she's
Then you-
bipolar. She's
You
schizo. And she
believe
needs
what
to go
you've
to a
seen.
doctor.
You believe what you've seen on the fucking TV screen, dog. And not everything is
I believe
just
what
on the
I believe
fucking
what
TV
everybody's
screen.
seen, and I've seen what everybody's seen. Everyone's been like, exorcism are probably not real. Most likely 80% of them aren't real.
See, people are saying they're like, vlog it. X ain't down.
Yeah, fucking vlog it, and then you guys are gonna see it's gonna be a boring ass video of someone praying and nothing moving, and I'm be
And
like,
that-
in the video, I'll be
and-
like.
But
And that will prove
you
your-
don't,
and
but
that will
you don't
prove
know
your
that.
point.
That'll prove it. If you come back, dog, then you'll come back with the proof and
I
be like,
love-
you see, guys, I was fucking right. Worship
and,
me.
Okay, and then you're gonna be like, all right, X. You will sit there and say, yo,
I'll
X,
be like, hey, fool, I guess you proved it, dog. Maybe I was wrong about this shit. All
You
right.
got the video to prove
You
it.
got the
so-
video. So it's just like, it's
crazy how you guys just want a video of some guy praying to someone, like telling some girl, like, Izon, okay, you don't believe in.
I don't think it would just be just
Okay, Izon
praying.
wants me to believe in.
I don't want
wait
you to
up.
believe. You just
No, wait up.
you're
Wait
sure
up.
you're sure that you don't believe in this. So I'm just saying, if you're 100% where your stance is, then you have
Izon,
nothing to lose if none
Izon,
of this
wait
is
up,
real.
Wait up. So you believe that this priest can take a devil or spirit out of this girl, right?
It's not the priest. It's the seance that summons the energy to pull that fucking thing
Well,
out.
it's the priest, because not everyone can do it. I'm sure not everybody can just say the seance. So
not
the priest,
everybody can speak.
Okay. So
You know.
okay. So just give me a second. You're saying. So you're saying that the priest or the person can take the spirit out of that person, right? The exorcism, because that's what an exorcist is
The
taking.
man is a vessel for God to get, or whoever, the angels or whatever, to pull that demon out. Those people that are in there are to summon a righteous energy to pull that shit out. Those people are just vessels to energy. That's why when they hold together, there's frequencies and shit. When humans hold together, it's been scientifically proven. They harness this energy to defeat this bad energy in there.
Perfect.
These people are not magical. This guy can't walk into the store and be, hey, there's water into wine. During that moment, he knows the lead up to it. It's like a preparation. Scientists know step 1, step 2, step 3.
Okay.
That's a whole preparation.
So you believe that this man can do a seance or whatever to take the spirit out of that person, right? But you don't believe that a man at the retiros, when you went like that, he had any powers when he did that. So when
Yeah,
did
that's bullshit.
that's bullshit. But
That's bullshit.
pero quitándole el espíritu a alguien,
I never
no,
said-
it's
I
bullshit.
never-
don't know, that's very contradicting. That this
But,
man's
see,
powerful
that's what-
enough when
that's
you
what
guys
you're-
decide he's
But you're-
powerful.
but
No,
you're-
but that's where you're wrong. I never once. Hold on. I never once.
I do.
I
It's
never
all
once
different, two
called it
different things.
bullshit. I said that shit didn't work for me when he tried it on my hand, but I saw it happen to the girl next to me, and she started crying, and I was like, "Oh shit, this has got to be some real shit." It just wasn't my time at the moment. I was so intimidated by this shit where I'm just like, "This is a lot." I knew this shit was going down because these people ain't out here just Fucking just all these people are out here just one big. There's 52 people in this room and they're all here falling down. So E-Zone could have so they could convert one person. They could give a fuck if I get converted or not. To me, I was like, hey man, this ain't for me. But this shit that was going down, you know what I mean? He was harnessing something. That shit, whatever I had going on in my time, was not having it. And I didn't let that shit in, dog. I wasn't having that same reciprocating energy. I never once called it bullshit. It's some kind of shit that worked out for them, but it just wasn't happening for me.
It is coming from commercialized religion, which is already bullshit as it is. So maybe there wasn't even type of energy to begin with, but who's to really say, right?
I don't know. But I don't know why Ethan wants me to believe in ghosts so bad.
That's where you have it messed up. I don't want you to believe in anything. I'm just saying it's like you sound just like I gave you the example with the ocean where I'm just like, it's like if I'm saying like, you know what? Like, I just don't fuck with the ocean. Like, I'm not scared of it. You know, there's just like shit in there, you know, but like, you know, like it's like in the middle where it's just
and I think you're wrong and I still don't beg you to go to the ocean.
Because I completely stand by it, but I'm also not walking around saying, hey, you know the ocean? Fuck that shit, dog. Like that shit ain't even powerful. Like, all those ships that are in there, they just drown by themselves, dog. The Titanic just fucking broke by itself, dog. The ocean ain't even that strong. Everybody knows that the ocean is strong, dog, and I know that, so I don't fuck with it. I mean, bro. All I'm saying is I'm not out here saying this whole thing. Like, you know, like I stand on one fucking stance. I'm not in the middle, like be like, hey, you know what? It's either this or that, like, or like I still kind of fuck with it and I don't. If I really didn't, then I got nothing to prove, you know. I like you'd be the last thing people know. The last thing to invite me to is an event by the ocean, all this shit, because they already know how I stand by it. But like, I'm just saying, like,
that's the thing. If I believe in Jesus, why would I go to an exorcism? ¿Para qué le voy y le busco? That's the thing. Is ¿para qué le vas y le buscas? I already believe in what I want. I don't need to believe que existe.
Ray just said something very important.
I don't think you do though.
You don't think I will what?
I think you do believe in Jesus, but there's a difference between like having faith and then believing.
That you believe in him like a fire extinguisher.
That makes no sense. Why? How do you guys know I don't pray every night and talk to Jesus? See, that's how you guys are sitting here like, oh, él no cree porque qué? Porque no voy a la iglesia every weekend.
Well, I mean,
I believe in. I literally
you blaspheme heavily about Jesus and God.
Yeah,
man.
we talk a lot of shit on here about a lot of stuff.
Do you pray?
Yeah, fool.
I pray every day.
Yeah, before I wake up every I really I don't. Yeah, it's not. I don't sit here and digo God. Y no te digo una Ave María, una Santa María.
God, I got $100 left in my fucking account.
Un Padre Nuestro, ya.
Make this 100 to 500 commerce.
Let me get back.
Padre Nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. You think I would know this saying if I didn't believe in God? Padre Nuestro sea tu nombre, dog. It's just a regular.
That's not how it goes, fool.
Padre Nuestro. Yeah,
it doesn't go Padre Nuestro sea tu nombre.
Yeah,
it doesn't. You skip like 2 lines.
What do you mean? Let's say it.
You skip. It's Padre Nuestro que estás en el cielo.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're probably
right. Yeah, dog. Like, come on, like, and I'm not even like hella practicing Christian like that, dog. But
it's not. It was Catholicism, but
either
way, you still can't say I don't believe you because I just don't go to church all the time.
I mean, well, that was Ray's opinion. He's not saying like, you know, he's just stating his opinion, and based on. You know,
based on what you've said, what you've done in your life, sir.
Even like me, the guy who fucking will kill chicken every now and then, bro. Hey, like last time I went to fucking church was like 2 weeks ago.
Hey, you ever trip
Grandma's
out on
anniversary?
Like the Jewish foods? The Jewish foods?
What about the Jewish foods?
And like their religion, how they fucking
careful, dog.
Everything. There's this fool that goes and chills with them and interviews them and talks with them, and that fool just talks about all the different shit that like the Jewish people. What they do and everything, it's a trip, fool.
Oh, dude, you let's not go down that rabbit hole, dog.
Yeah,
that is a whole wild, bro. Fool, like, why do you think you don't have that skin on your dick?
Yeah, like, I don't know why.
That's fucking from that.
Why your dick gets cold?
Yeah,
not mine.
Yeah, not mine. I got
stays warm, dog.
Hey, do they even give you that option now, or is it like the Facebook thumbs up that just came out on Xavier's story? It's just like, Toma, you're gonna have.
No, you gotta tell. You gotta tell that. You gotta.
They'll ask you. Do you want to do it? And you tell them yes or no.
Did you do it, Tommy? No? Good job. That's fucking sexual. What is it? What's that word?
Trauma.
That's what I was trying to say. No, sexual. Yeah, whatever. Tommy said that.
You know, I saw this one.
No, but I just didn't do it because I'm not.
Yeah, because you're not. So your son would look at yours like, what the fuck? Once that chiquito, like,
now show it to your son.
No, I'm just saying. I just do it just because me. And then because there's this chick that I went to school with, she's like this she's like a doctor in New York, and her kid, she's like, I didn't do it because this, and she would always be posting shit. Why you don't do it?
Yeah, you shouldn't do it. And
I
then
was just like, no,
just teach them how to clean it, dog. That's all you gotta do is teach them how to
That's
clean
what
it.
it's like,
Pull
oh,
it
no,
back
but they
and
can
teach
get
them how to
infected.
clean
It's like,
it.
no, teach them how to clean it, and you show them what's up. You're good.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Tommy, you ever seen these kiosks at the mall, or like they're like we could turn you into an action figure?
Nah.
Where they're like they'll be like they have these pictures or 3D printouts, and you'll go inside this like tube, and then you'll be like this, and then they'll print out like you as an action figure.
That's dope.
So I went to the store, dog, and I was thinking, I was like, hey man, I was like, my friend's birthday's coming up, so I showed him a picture of you, dog, and I got it done as a birthday gift for you.
Yeah?
Dog. Yeah, dog.
No way.
Happy birthday,
Are you
Tommy.
serious?
Fucking Tommy, dog.
It's me with the fucking
With the red
blood in,
phantom.
blood out, the fucking Miklos fucking flannel.
Hey, dog.
Fucking hilarious.
It's my gift to you, dog. Open, like, look, dog. It's fucking sick.
That shit is dope. Hell yeah.
Birthday, dog. And that shit was a good way to intro it, though.
Yeah,
huh?
that shit's funny, fool.
Yeah, because it just fucked him up. But
I was like, hey. I thought
Yeah.
because I see those, you know where it's like a
I
block?
knew he had seen it,
Like a
dog.
block.
Yeah.
You be in the middle like that? I should do that one, huh? This one's super dope though, fool.
What was that, Tommy? Was that like your heavyweight? Was that like
That was at the beginning, fool.
that was the beginning?
Working out
That before you became a headliner?
right before.
Right before? Sheesh. And then you became a headliner. You gained some weight, huh?
That's it.
You're beating at the green rooms all the time.
No, because I got to start working out, fool, because I'm going to be fucking traveling on the road and shit.
Hey, talking about gifts.
Oh, hey,
I
that
fucking-
bottle was from B-Roll. He left it out. He
you
yeah,
gave me
he
something?
texted me.
Oh,
Yeah.
dope.
Shout out to my dad.
What was I gonna say? Talking about gifts. I fucking hate Ezone, dog.
Right.
Cause this fool he gets things, and he hated them till he gets them, and they were a gift, and now he loves them. If I would have a Stanley
Like the
Cup,
Crocs?
like Crocs in the Stanley Cup, dog. If I had a Stanley Cup, he'd call me an F word, pinche maricon. What's next? A bra?
Well, first of all,
No. Let me cook
who has
with that
one?
one. He has one right there. It's all
cooked, not
sparkly,
cut.
whatever.
No, I don't see it. Show it, X.
Show it.
Dog, what's
Show
up
your
with that?
Stanley
Nobody
Cup,
does
dog.
that.
Eat esas mariconadas.
Tumbler.
And a
Hey, Rainbow
tumbler
Glitter,
too.
This is a
How is the
facade
tumbler,
way.
No, they're great. I'm gonna give him some.
This who has a purple lid on it, dog. Come on, fool. What
It's
the
gray,
fuck's
fool.
going on?
Are you colorblind now? Tell me.
No, it's rainbow, huh? The glitter.
It's glitter, yeah. But either way, I hate Ezone because Ezone thinks shit sucks
Yeah, I
till
mean,
he
maybe
has
not.
one. When I wear Crocs, oh, those shits are gay. Oh, those are so lame.
Got him with bar.
And then
shit.
gets Crocs, all of
okay,
a sudden.
first of all, every time I talk about that shit, and you should know that that's the kind of person I am, dog. Especially when it comes down to soccer players and sports. You know what I mean? Like that's really how it fucking starts, mostly. But when it comes to products, yes, I fucking the moment the Grimace Crocs, I was like, one day there better not be a fucking pair of Crocs that finally gets me, and I'm just like, damn, they're too tight. And in my head, I was like, if they ever make a Terminator 2 drop, that's it. They got me, dog. You know what I mean? Like if they ever make something, I was like, something that I fuck with so bad. And I seen the Pokemon one before. I was like, I don't like them. They're corny.
You got the fucking.
But then the Grimace one came out, the McDonald's one, and I was like, purple fur, that big purple shit. Something about that purple motherfucker made me want to get those. I thought they were hard, and I got them.
I will say the Grimace Crocs are worth. It's worth to buy. I wouldn't personally buy it, but it is worth
you
a
don't wear
buy.
'em?
Huh?
You don't wear them?
No, it's like I got the Grimace pair, and then I started buying some of them to hold on to them and flip them. So like, let's just say if there's like, because I know there's a market for it. But yeah, like I have two pairs. I have the Tony the Tiger pair, and then I have the Grimace pair. Those are the only two that I got. But I personally came on air and I told them, hey, my bad about talking shit about Crocs, dog. They're actually pretty comfortable.
Now, can you give us an apology for Stanley Cups?
I never
for
was
everybody else?
talking shit about Stanley though. You just assumed that you just probably wanted one and you
That's
weren't
the shit that
confident
keep-
enough
that
with
shit
it to
keeps
come
your
in
shit
with
out
it.
cold?
No, I had one with the straw. I have a blue one in my car with the straw, and he said, "Fool, you gay with the straw?"
Dig, this would love it, but when he does it,
You never had one.
Yes, I did. I can bring it in my car. It's blue. It's not a Stanley Cup because I can't afford that shit. Oh, they're $100. I think they're like
fucking.
No, they're not.
they're
Dog.
like 50,
They were doing a
$70.
recall.
Dog, they're $46.99. This one I got it on sale, dog. And it was like it's like the midnight edition, and I don't think I'm gonna buy another one because this is enough. I didn't know this is
Hey,
one.
can you put hot in there?
Yeah, bro. Okay, so it keeps
Put
it.
sopita in there?
Dog, it keeps it. Damn, I never thought about that.
Fool, you know what's bomb, fool? Is lentils.
Lentils
Fire.
are bomb, dog.
Lentejas?
Lentejas are
Lentejas?
so
Get
bomb.
out of
Mom
here,
be
dog.
making some
Fire.
sopa de lentejas, dog. That's my favorite dish,
Fool,
bro.
pour some lentejas in there and just drink that shit. And
Look,
You want to talk about a fat
what did I
fuck?
tell you, XG? Fucking
my bad. I didn't know I don't buy that
$46.99.
shit. I thought they were pricier.
Ain't nobody buying no
You
fucking
only
thing.
see them like that because you choose
Yeah,
to
but
get
those
everything
are
last
the
minute
colors
when it's
that
being
people don't
resold.
want. Put a fucking like a black one or some shit on there. The people that people want, those motherfuckers are like.
Is
They
there
got all
one
kinds of
without? Is
colors
there
and
one without a
stuff.
straw? Can we have one without? Is there Stanley Cups with no straw?
Yeah.
You want the straw?
Nah,
Take it off.
Look, I
Hey,
fucking
Chili,
like a
can,
maricón
Chili,
with
can the
straw.
next design, can you make us the Wizard of Oz and make Xavier the Scarecrow so he's asking for a brain?
Oh, I thought like to
Why would I need a
make to make
brain?
everybody Stanley tumblers.
Whatever you do now, Izon's got to have a Stanley Cup sucking out of a straw from now on. Chili, every drawing.
But I'm going to look fit,
He's
though,
on.
doing it, so it's cool. And there's water in there, bitch. And the reason I got it and I feel cool with it is because it's 1 liter of water.
I love how my whole life's been like this. I've been drinking water. I've been fit, but now since Izon's doing it, it's cool. Look at me, guys.
Well, you
Look
never-
at his smile. This whole time I've been
First
trying
of all,
to tell him to drink water. I've been telling
has
him
he-
to work out. I've been telling him to
think
fast.
it's- I
I've
think
been
it's-
telling him to not eat like a fucking animal. Y
Why
now
are you
que se le
shitting
antoja.
on this parade, dog? He's feeling good
I
about
feel
himself.
good for him, but when I did it, when he would eat me healthy,
Yeah, but you were never
fucking
fat.
skinny fat fuck.
You were never fat. So it's not. It's
Yeah,
not,
because I decided
it's not
to be.
inspiring when you're just like maintaining and you're already skinny. It's just like, oh, well, this guy just works out a lot.
So what I should do is gain a lot of weight
Yeah, it's inspiring when you're
and
fat
then lose
you-
it again, and then
Yeah.
all you guys would be like, "Yeah, go XG."
I don't know if
Yeah.
you want to try to do that now.
I
but-
couldn't. I've tried it before. I can't gain weight like that.
Are you
You're getting
serious,
older.
fool?
It's gonna happen to you.
I got to do what Tommy does. I got to put lentil soup in a Stanley Cup.
Just eat a bunch of
activities. Huh?
Just eat a bunch of carbs. Fuck the protein.
Hey, fool,
carbs.
lentils are fucking bomb, though.
Favorite soup, hands down, for real. Lentil
Hey,
soup.
you know what? Yeah, lentejas is bomb.
Nah, top 3 favorite soups. Go, Tommy.
Ramen. I like. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fuck with
I
ramen.
realized that.
And then
It's a fucking caldo de Japón, way.
lentejas. Fuck, but for soup, you gotta go with different caldos. You gotta throw like albondigas.
Okay, so you're gonna go ramen, lentejas, and albondigas. Top 3 for you.
Yes.
All right, I got mine.
Oh.
Who you gonna
4 or
substitute?
5.
Nah, it's only 3.
What a fat fuck! This one said
yeah.
4,
Okay,
5.
I'm gonna switch lentejas then for pozole.
All right, that's a good one. That's a good move right
Yeah,
there.
so
Or maybe menudo.
Damn, Tommy's getting hungry.
yeah, I didn't forget. I forgot about those. All right, so with top 3 for me, dog. Number 1, of course, I'm gonna have to go with the spicy ramen. Number 2, dog, is gonna have to be a caldo de res, dog, with like a lot of fucking oxtail. And number 3, it's gonna have to be clam chowder, dog.
I didn't even think about fucking clam chowder. Full bomb.
What about you? Mariscada de siete mares, dog. like,
Clam
I
chowder.
fucking fit.
No.
I was
First
gonna-
one,
yeah,
first one.
you didn't think-
No, first one, it's gotta be
Cóctel de camarón.
carne en su jugo.
That's not a soup.
No,
fool.
carne en su jugo. Carne en su jugo.
Okay.
Is that a soup?
Carne en su jugo? Yeah, boy, it's in the word. En jugo. It's carne en su jugo.
ain't
It's
that bomb.
fire. Huh? Ah,
Nah, it's bomb.
it's fire, bro. Carne en su jugo is fire. Then I gotta go with cóctel de camarón. Either hot or cold. I don't give a fuck. If it's
I've
made
never
right,
had it hot. I've always
Yeah.
had it cold.
yeah, cóctel de camarón hot. Yeah, my mom's made it hot. That, and then I gotta go all classic, can't go wrong. Albondigas. With rice.
albondigas
Little
is
albondigas
fire.
with rice. When you're
Fire.
sick, bro, nothing better than some albondigas, homie. Yeah, with that
What about you,
corn,
Ray?
with that corn.
Pozole.
Yeah, that's number 1 for you.
No, number 1.
Oh, by the way, excuse me. Shout out to Mad Ways for the fucking pozole that he shot over this weekend. I'm sorry, this week at Christmas. He came by with a fucking big bowl of some green pozole. Fire, dog.
Damn.
I know, I was jealous. I saw that shit. Shit looked
Dog,
fire.
he
as
hooked
fuck.
it up with everything, and I gave him one of those big Tommy joints. Tommy hasn't finished that cheeseburger. He's been working.
Oh, no,
Oh, damn.
Hey, but he kind of, yeah, he did.
No,
he
that
did top
shit
it
went
off.
all the way down.
No,
but
he
then
topped
it
it off.
started
Yeah.
getting loose.
Loosey goosey.
Here's another one if you want to roll.
Yeah, salute to Mad Ways on the real
Yeah.
though.
Run it back.
I live
All
in
right, so Ray,
Glendale.
what's your
Send me
top
some.
3?
All right, pozole. Honestly, fool. fucking Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
Nah, bro, stop.
Hell no.
Stop, bro.
It's my
Let the
Hey,
man
Turn off
speak.
the channel.
My favorite, dude. I like the way it tastes,
I don't blame him.
whether it's
don't like
artificial
it,
or
but-
not.
Okay.
And I gotta go with the clam chowder, man.
Yeah, clam chowder.
It was a hard one between the udon and the clam chowder, but clam chowder.
Hold up, I
Hey,
got-
by the way, Ray, I brought you one of my grandma's panes from the panes con gallina.
God bless you and your family.
Yeah, so we put it in the air fryer. I personally can't have it because I'm sticking to my weight goals.
Right.
Pan con chumpe?
Yeah.
Fuck, dog.
But-
I'm gonna have that shit on the
But
Saturday.
I brought it. I was like, Ray's a fucking somebody who would love this. So
Yeah, man.
put it in there.
Hey, wait up, I got to.
that shit's so fucking fire, huh? Damn.
There's no.
What about top three? What about top three holiday foods?
Wait up, I'm down. But wait up, there's no Salvadorian soup. I didn't
Yeah,
hear you mention.
caldo de
fool,
res.
caldo de res.
Oh, that's the Mexican thing too. I thought it was just the Mexican.
We just
thing.
No,
but we
Latin
just
shit.
put different
No,
ingredients.
that's what I
in
figured. I
there.
figured it's different, but I was
Like, fool,
expecting you guys
the
to
other
say some
day,
shit
dog,
that I didn't
somebody
know.
put fucking plátano in that shit. I was mad, dog.
hell
I went into a
That's
fucking
right.
restaurant, dog,
we
and I was
fighting.
like, "What the fuck is
Then you
this
gotta be
shit, dog?"
specific.
Fucking.
Not
What kind of
plantain
caldo?
chips, right?
No, like fool, you know how they put it in
tiene
sopa de
yuca,
patas
¿me
and shit, fool, or sopa de gallina or whatever. Like they put some plátano in it, and that one they put it in the rest, and I was like, "What the fuck is this, bro?" I was like, "This shit." Like, and I told them I was like, take this shit back, bro.
Oh, these fools are assholes. Nah, that's not what I expecting to hear.
Somebody say you like toenail soup.
No, you hear read the new ones coming in, dog.
What is Serrati?
Hey, Bernard Beto, caldo de cerote.
Those are fucking assholes.
Hey, but all right, so top three holiday foods. Like it doesn't have to be like if you're Salvadorian or Mexican. Just like if you're
Okay,
like,
for
only three, Tommy.
okay. Tamales,
What kind though? Like you talking about
Any kind,
Okay,
fool.
any kind. All right.
cause fool, I'll eat a fucking sweet tamal right now, fool. Bomb.
Yeah. The elote?
Yeah, I didn't expect you to say that, but I fuck with
Fool, turkey's fire.
You like turkey?
You know what?
Dinosaurs
I might
eat
not.
turkey.
But yeah, turkey for sure. And then number 3 for holiday food is what?
I don't know. That's your choice.
What's that bomb ass fucking
I was gonna say something like ice cream.
food make?
Pumpkin pie, arroz con leche. My mom makes arroz con leche for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get some? Did you bring
My
some?
wife made some last night.
Wasn't.
Bring the whole.
This wasn't my Christmas, dog. This wasn't my Christmas.
Come on, tell me one more.
A ham
Okay.
all day.
So ham, fucking turkey, and tamales. Okay, so mine, dog. I personally like. I like being white in that aspect of it. That I will always like a tri-tip any holiday occasion. So mine is gonna go as tri-tip, like a good cooked tri-tip. Second comes in as it's a drink, but it's ponche. You know the fucking the Salvadorian shit, the ponche the bunch of fruits and shit.
And it has like cinnamon and.
No, it
some shit.
has the fruits in it, like and it's
Shit's
bomb.
fire.
I be putting cognac in that shit. That should be tasting fire,
I
dog.
never liked ponche, dude.
So ponche is one of my favorites, and last is the Mexican tamales, but specifically Mexican because I don't eat the Salvadorian ones, even though I am Salvadorian one. I don't like the masa,
I had some of those on Christmas.
but yeah, the Mexican ones with either with the cheese or with the fucking the. I tried one this week with fucking the chicken mixed with cheese in it. I was like, damn, that shit was bomb.
Fool, I wanted,
I wanted more than just a
tamales,
half.
dog.
What about you, Xavier? Favorite holiday food?
Well, you guys are gonna be weirded out.
Come on, dog. Spill it.
I mean, I list this last on Thanksgiving. I know my mom did it because I was there, but we had aguachiles.
Bomb.
Bomb for Thanksgiving, dog.
Fuck it.
For appetizer. I'm like,
make aguachiles.
I showed up and I was like, ¿qué de comer? And mom was like, tengo aguachiles para tu appetizer. I was like, hell
Órale.
yeah.
Sopa de papel de periódico.
Well, have you ever had a sopa de perro? Bro.
Explain.
So it's like, yeah, my uncle made it for us like years ago.
All right,
bro.
fool, it got cold. Fuck your
But-
complaining about heating. Go,
What?
go with
Nah, but it's just like this soup that was full of like tortillas, like a lot of tortillas, and it was basically poor people food. Pues se llama sopa de perro, and it was just like full of tortillas with like carne, but it was just a weird ass thing. And I don't know, I've never had it. I had it one Christmas with my uncle, and I'm like, it was like, hey, let's go back to Mexico to try that.
I need that shit.
And my mom's like, ¿te gustó esa cochinada que te hizo tu tío? And I was like,
sopa de perro. But that's just what your mom would call it.
I would have been like, no seas perra.
yeah, it was like me it's like me going to George's house as a cousin, and I going back to mom like, Mom, can you make me spread?
Yeah,
and mom's like, what the fuck? I'm making you no spread.
Hell no,
I'm not making you no sopa de perro.
You ain't even
MK Kush. Top 3 favorite foods.
Shit's bomb.
Right. Top 3.
Top 3 holiday foods. I don't know why, but I like the holiday ham a lot. Really sick. Love an apple pie. It's a holiday food for me. And I don't know, man. I don't really have a top when it comes to holiday foods and shit. But fuck it, I'll just go with the fucking mashed potatoes. That shit's bomb.
Hey, I mean, it doesn't have to be traditional. Like I said, I put ponche in there. That's pretty fire. Hey, let's get into the super chats. By the way, thank you everybody for the super chats. I appreciate everybody. Listen up. Are we do? Oh no, tomorrow's not Thursday till. Yeah.
Tomorrow
Not
is
back
Friday.
Yeah.
We're not back for a cool minute.
Is Wednesday the New Year already?
Yeah, fool. I'll be fucking shit up at proper.
Tuesday's the 31st, dog.
The proper San Diego.
So are we doing something on Wednesday?
Wednesday's the 1st. I don't know.
Let's do
Talk
something.
about it.
Let's do something Thursday.
Thursday. That's
the second.
Second. That's correct. Yeah.
Good enough time. I don't know if Nitty's back, but we'll do it.
We'll
talk after.
We'll see.
Yeah, but yeah. So damn. So this is the last fucking show for the year. I saw. Listen, we're gonna make it up to you. We'll give you an extra vlog, for Patreon to make up for that episode, and then we're gonna give you the other extra 2 episodes for January before I leave in February. It's gonna be a lot of content being created. This upcoming year.
Yep.
We're working on it. Thank you to everybody who's been sharing the reels or the skits that we've been doing. Tommy, you got to get in on some of those.
Let's fucking film something.
Me and you should be partners as cops.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah, dog. That should be my fucking partner. And when I have to play the cop,
I'll be the other fucking cop. It'll be bad news for fucking Xavier.
But you can't be saying shit like holding it down and all that crap.
Nah,
You gotta
there's
be
a
a
house.
there's a script, dog. There's
No,
a script,
it's a.
Tommy knows.
It'll
Dog.
be
He
a
works
cop.
with he works with concrete. He knows the rules, right, Tommy?
Well,
Tommy, you don't
concrete's
you don't
rules.
have a Christmas corrido? Come on, Tommy. People are saying they're like,
Holiday corrido, dog.
Sometimes, Tommy, do you come here and you don't like, man, these fools are gonna ask me for a corrido. I should prepare myself. Tommy just shows up like, oh, these fools, como que no sabe that we're gonna ask him for his Tupac corrido. We're gonna ask
That
him for
phase
some
is
reggae.
El 25 de diciembre, cuando nació Diosito. Aquí celebramos con la familia, dando un chingo de regalos. Para que la gente se junte y se pongan locotes. Feliz Navidad a toda la gente. Y que tomen rompope.
hey, fucking Tommy got down, dog. Hell yeah, a little fucking freestyle, dog. See, Tommy thrives in a good environment, dog.
You were fucking dipping through.
All right, first one. We got Browsy. Happy birthday, Tommy. Same tune.
Same tune.
Browsy in the house.
In his house.
3 Eyes. He gave us a hefty super chat. Feliz cumpleaños, Tommy. I hope you have an amazing day. Congratulations on how far you've come. And don't forget about hashtag we don't smoke the same when you're rich and famous.
Thank you. 3 Eyes in the house for all
I
the
was
3
just-
links.
I was just telling Xavier, I was like, yeah, I don't think Tommy's that type. When you blow up, dog, you know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking deleting all my phone. The whole thing.
Hey, dog, all the numbers.
He'll get the
What's
key
calling
to
me?
the city of Ridgecrest.
Can you guys speak to the manager, please?
We're already talking about giving the key to Tommy for Ridgecrest.
Kind of
Like,
scary.
I was talking to Mayor Garcetti yesterday. He was talking about some shit that he might get some links for me to get the key to the city.
I don't think that fool's in office, is he?
I know, but he got links.
Yeah,
All I-
what's
not the right person to come
what's
for
the
links.
next one?
I mean,
Next
yeah, before that, and all I know is Ridgecrest is thinking about opening a comedy venue just
mural.
because of Tommy blew up.
They're
They're
doing
like,
a mural of me.
they're like, if we made Tommy a funny guy, we can make other people from Ridgecrest funny.
They're gonna build a big house building and then just to do a.
Some say he's the Cesar Chavez of Ridgecrest.
Well, I led marches.
He's a George Floyd. He's a George Floyd of fucking Ridgecrest.
Fool. See, dog, that's too far, dog. Next one.
He said he led
It was like
marches.
a
He said
200
marches. I was like, all right,
he's
George.
not, not good. He's not dead and he didn't get killed. Fool.
It
He's
was like
getting
a
honored.
20-man march.
Yeah.
That's half of Ridgecrest.
All right, next one.
I put a poll. People answer it. All right, next one. We got Sam Haim Girl 187. Happy birthday, Tommy.
What up, Sam? Thank you.
Luis Romero. Happy birthday, Tommy. Enjoy. Same team.
Out here looking out.
Hashball. I
do you
have
do for your
back
birthday?
problems anyways. Hashtag Team Chucks.
Chucks, homie.
Chucks, dog.
Hey, so what's up? What do you do for your birthday? ¿Vas a bloquear?
Masturbate.
Nah.
He's got a wife, dog. You know,
I'm gonna go to fucking. I'm gonna be with my kids and fucking cook something on fucking fire with the kids and
You're
then
gonna cook. What are you gonna cook? Don't cook those fucking patties again, dog. Haznos el favor. I don't want to see that on
Tri-tip.
Instagram again.
But I've been doing tri-tip in the oven. It's fucking so bomb.
Fool, I saw this lady cook fucking steak in a jar. That shit was crazy.
chill
dog.
with that
It was like
shit.
this whole tech.
If you get fucking
With water in
glass
it, right?
too hot, full
Yeah.
crack. Pop.
No,
no,
she
they put a towel. It's crazy,
had
dog.
water in it. She like
It was crazy, but like,
she
I mean,
boiled it technically.
I didn't want to do it myself, but I want to tell like one of my chef friends and be like, "Hey, do this for me, yeah."
Hell, he's gonna be like, hell nah, nobody's doing this shit, dog.
When I
If
take
I was-
my wallet out, they usually say yes.
Yeah.
See, if I was Tommy, I don't know how you don't have a what's that thing? A Traeger? Traeger?
Oh, a smoker?
Yeah.
I thought
So you
about
look
it.
like a smoker, bro. I don't know why you haven't learned that craft, that trait. dog.
He's a smoker. He's
Fool,
smoking right
it's
now.
a
Look.
wrap, fool. If I get a fucking smoker 2 weeks later, you're gonna see fucking plates for
Part-
sale. Motherfucking, we're having a pop up right here, Be Real TV.
Parts barbecue, move out the way.
Burgers.
Holding it down.
Hey, why don't you just take his classes, dog?
Fuck, I want to.
I think he did it for free.
Yeah,
right?
he does them from like 10 to like, and it'll be like.
It's all nighters though. Fool.
No, I know,
Well,
but
those were
it's
all
cool
nice.
because you learn how to do that shit. If you don't know how to do that shit, that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking one of those and then just going live throughout the whole thing.
Nah, but you can't do that.
Yeah, I can. What do you mean? He won't know.
Well, it would be
Yeah,
pretty
fool,
much
you gonna
showing
do
his
that?
whole operation. Though.
Yeah, he's
Nah, you can't be a dog like that.
He's
fool.
on the
This
type
is-
who like and be like,
Even
hey
if
guys,
it-
I'm gonna go watch this movie at the movie
Or
theaters.
fucking-
I thought
wanna
about
watch
that.
it with me.
Maybe
I
you'll
thought
be
about.
cool.
the fuck in,
I
dog.
fucking asked Ray before
All right,
I
guys,
went in.
this is Batman 7. Y'all enjoy. Just
He just has a fucking-
Dog.
airdrop me
has
some
a-
money. You know, just Zell me $2. You know, just for being the homie.
I don't think he says that shit.
For sure.
First of all, I don't.
Tell me,
I'm
you're
not,
getting a free class right now on doing the whole
And
thing.
then 30 minutes into the movie, you got it. That's
He
only
has to-
Patreon only. Patreon subscribe. You only get 30 minutes of the movie
That's where
because you're
the
a
first
cheap
stream
ass,
would be
broke
at.
ass fool.
He has the fucking shades on, the Ray-Ban,
Ray-Ban.
fucking.
but
the
I
ones
did.
with the camera.
I did ask Ray before I thought I had that idea. I was like, "Hey, is this illegal?"
Yep.
And he's like, "Yeah, you can't like stream other people's work." Like,
I don't know if you can get away with it on Patreon. You probably can't. You'll probably get in real big trouble.
Now you could in Patreon.
You think so?
Fuck yeah.
Then,
People put fucking their own pornos on Patreon.
then if you want to watch exclusive movies that he only sees at the movie theaters,
no, because then it's gonna
for
get my
$5
channel
on
banned.
Patreon. What do you mean?
It's gonna get my channel flagged. I'm not gonna risk
Do
my
people
channel.
Not on
still do
Patreon.
like bootleg
Still have
movies?
YouTube.
Why
Do
don't you
people
just
still
Nah,
do
you upload
bootleg
it to the
movies?
Patreon.
Why don't you record it and then just drop it on Patreon?
Oh, I'm not doing that.
The fools still do bootleg movies? Remember how you used to be used to get 8 Mile and fucking like
Yeah.
right there in downtown?
Fools are getting up and shit in the middle
Like,
of the movie.
like, you see a fucking little DVD with Moana 2 and shit?
Where I live at, I still see
You still
some
see
people
that?
who sell that like bootleg DVDs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's this like Little Caesars, like not too far from my house, and there's this guy with a big old fucking mat of all kinds of DVDs, like music videos, movies, all kinds of shit.
Yeah. Does
Yeah.
he have like the new shit?
Well, I don't really go there, so I don't know, but I've
He
seen
has
it before.
Mufasa.
I wouldn't know, Tommy.
What's crazy is in Mexico.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the movies tonight. Drive-in.
What are you gonna watch?
Nice.
You know, how about
Mufasa.
it?
Nice. Why the drive-in?
Because that's what he wants to fucking
it's
do,
fun,
Xavier.
bro.
He saves money with the kids. Yeah.
No, nah. Because
That's
I
not-
ain't trying to
look,
be
you
in a
let-
motherfucking movie theater with my little kids all fucking.
That's what I said because of the kids.
My
Yeah.
little kid, he's like.
I saw the Super
It's
Bowl.
not a good movie
in a
experience.
fucking
Wait up.
quiet
Wait up.
fucking movie
We're really
theater.
gonna sit here and say the drive-in is a good movie experience. Other than if you're trying to get boned. Other than that, we're gonna say you enjoy the movies.
Trying to get boned.
You can
Trying to
watch
get boned.
that shit.
Trying to
The
bone.
kids can watch that shit. They can fucking like sit down comfortably. Shit,
I'm
'cause
saying
kids
way
ain't
better.
fucking
You can bring
quiet
your own
in the movie
liquor.
theater.
It's
You can
just
bring your own
something different, you know, especially for
never-
people who've never experienced that shit before.
So I'm saying one-time experience is cool.
It's
But
like you go. It's like your fascination about hotel rooms and like staying in hotel rooms. It's like the same fascination for people who want to watch a movie inside a car with a big ass fucking screen in front of them or her.
It's just cool
them.
to experience that. That shit's going away, fool.
I
Like, why do you
know.
like hotel rooms?
I know, but I'm going back to. Has anybody had a good movie experience where
Yeah,
you said,
Super
"Dad,
Mario
this-
Brothers movie.
At least they could
Yeah,
be like,
you-
oh,
yeah.
when I was a little kid, we seen Mufasa at the fucking. My dad took us to the drive-in.
I'm not saying not to take the kids. I'm just asking if I really want to watch this movie. Would anyone say, "Yeah, dude, go watch that at the movie theater. You're gonna love it even
Yeah,
more."
but some people just go for the nostalgic factor, bro. It's
That
not,
too.
it's not necessarily
100%
like
get that part.
it's not necessarily like, oh man, this is the best fucking thing. Like, hey, some people have good ass systems in their cars, dog, and they listen. You know, so like, there's a reason people that don't have a fucking studio, like with the right fucking speakers, the car test is a real thing because your car
Yeah.
will play some good audio. It's surround sound. And it's pretty much.
Next one.
Yeah, dog.
We got Samwise the Great. You gonna make more? You gonna make any more sweaters? Different picks other than the Charlie Brown one.
Yeah, I'll make a few more pieces. I've been clearing everything out of the website. There's sign up to our newsletter and stay updated.
Next one, on my way to F your B. On my way to fuck your bitch, cuz. Happy born day to 3Play, cuz. Happy birthday, Tommy.
Happy birthday! Thank you. I was fucking on my.
They were
Thank
saying
you,
happy
thank you.
birthday to you.
Yeah,
Happy birthday back.
Appreciate it,
I'm-
guys.
he's
Who was
bo-
it?
He's booked. Yo.
On my way to FYB, cuz.
On my way, cuh. Thank you.
Next one, Gabriel Gonzalez. Someone serenade Tommy. Las mañanitas. Much love.
Fucking mañanita.
Tommy, sing yourself the mañanitas.
Next one, Browsy. Qué linda está la mañana.
Oh hell yeah! She fucking started it.
There you go, dog. People
Thank
got
you,
love.
Browsy.
Are people sending you money?
Next one, Kevin Butler. We don't smoke the same. Happy New Year's, fools. Peace.
Hell yeah! Salute. Thank you so much. Happy New Year's to y'all.
We got on my way back. He says, El Cocoy gonna play with X's feet before he goes to sleep tonight, cuz.
Jeez. Cucuy, La Llorona, El Fantasma.
What's up with the dog? Fool,
Chilling, homie. You want to take care of him?
bad
Want to take care of him for a little bit? I'm going to San Diego all weekend next week.
on the weekend. When?
Gonna go there for 2 weeks?
Sound like a irresponsible single parent, but go ahead.
Yeah, I got a fucking... My family's going out to Mexico. So they let me borrow my sister's high-rise in downtown San Diego, so...
Be hanging out with the hot banana.
Huh?
You gonna be
I'm
hanging
doing
out with the
open
This is
invitation
gonna
to
have to
whoever wants, dog.
fucking. You got to do skits right there.
Dog, I wish it was in LA because it's a nice ass high-rise, so...
But you could do
Yeah.
skits like where you're. just
Yeah, they were
funny
todo
shit.
aguitados. Because I was like, hey, what are you guys doing for New Year's and Christmas?
We're going to Mexico.
They're like...
They're like, we're gonna
Los
go.
vamos, los vamos.
They're like the real families going to Mexico.
They're like, because I was like, yeah, bro. And then todos aguitadón. I was like, pero te dejamos la llave para el apartamento.
Ay.
San Diego. And I was like, you know what? It's a good trade-off.
You know, ¿sabes qué? Sí, voy a ir, pues.
So you gonna be there for 2 weeks?
Nah, probably this weekend till
Gonna
next
vlog
week.
it all?
I'm going to a concert, so yeah. But I do got a vlog for you guys. I got the George Perez backstage coming out for you guys probably like in the next week or so. But
What concert?
Huh?
What concert?
No, the special recording.
He's doing another one?
Oh no, what concert am I going to? I'm going to some concert called Proper in San Diego, 2-day rave out there at Petco Park. So pull up. I got an apartment. High rise.
Next one is from Browsy. XG, stop XG, stop. Trust me, you not ready.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure what she was.
I don't know what I'm
referring to
not
at the
ready
time.
for.
I was
but
talking about
fucking-
about you testing, being like, oh yeah, well nothing's gonna happen.
Betamax86. Happy birthday, Tommy. Fellas, you ever heard of Rancho Los Amigos in Downey? Oh, I've heard of it. People used to ghost hunt there in the early 2000s.
My homies used to fucking go right there to skate.
I used to check
and
it
like
out.
just throw shit around, and that's where my homie fucking he has a like negatives, like picture
Oh,
negatives,
nice.
and on one of the negatives it's a foot and it's connected to a whole bunch of wires, food like
Hey, I
You know,
would.
human foot though.
Oh, Tom.
Fun fact though, the Cypress Hill video was filmed there
No.
with I think it was with Psycho Realm. It was a Psycho Realm video that was filmed with Be Real in there. Like, and he's told me that story where they filmed that shit at Rancho Los Amigos, and he said that shit was the eerie vibe in there. They tore that shit down. Like they tore that shit down, but people say that certain spots where the streets are at right there feel weird.
Some of it is torn down. Some of it's just still there, like just
Really,
abandoned.
I thought it got torn
Kinda
down.
Weird ass shit right there, fool.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was an
Yes.
insane
I mean, because it's
asylum.
been rebuilt since then and shit. What are you gonna say, X?
I want to say it was Stone Garden.
You guys ain't gonna believe me, but now that I guys said it, I remember when I was in high school. Like, I was in
saw
high
a
school.
ghost.
I was in high school because I remember some people had cars, some people didn't. And remember, there was this there's Lake Elsinore, then there's Corona, and there's this like small little town called Horse Thief. It's more of a community. And ended up finding out that it was a Native American.
Like an Indian burial ground type of deal?
Yup. And I remember going, and everyone was
Uh-huh.
scared. And you know me, I was like, what's up? And nuestro puto fantasma.
Yeah. Where the fucking
And guess
Indians
what?
at?
Guess what?
What?
Nada pasó, compa, nada. I was there begging. I was like, que salga el hijo de
Maybe-
su puta madre.
maybe-
¿En dónde
maybe it
está?
was blessed.
I started going like this. Y nada, compa. I was like, a ver, compa, sal.
I'm sure a lot of bad ordeals have happened to you since then, but you might have not really, put the two and two together.
I don't
But,
know,
who
dog. I was out
But
here
you know
trying
what
to...
would be great that you would vlog since you're scared to build your way up to an exorcism right away. Why don't you go to the museum at fucking Vegas, John Bennigan's museum, where you have to sign a waiver to go and check out these haunted things?
Okay, see, but that's
Why,
the thing.
fool? Why do you have to check what? Oh, they have the Arabelle, huh?
No, they have that room where they found all the letters from all the serial killers, and people say that they come out with scratches from there.
Damn, that sucks.
Like, and it's been documented. Like,
Okay, Tommy goes like that. Like, he don't believe that, but he believes something flying across the building.
Wouldn't
For millions of people come to visit these fucking places. You think a million motherfuckers are gonna come out with scratches?
No, but
Xavier.
it doesn't happen to everybody. People have different experiences. I'm just saying this has been a very few
Thank
people.
you. Tommy's finally tagging along.
but
I
would
think
you?
the weeds-
But would you go there? I mean,
Yeah, I'll go there.
Look, X,
Should
I'll
blog
put
it.
it to you very
You been to
simple,
a
man.
museum of death
hold on, let Ray cook.
right here on fucking
Tommy,
Melrose?
Ray has something to say.
What if one of those Funkos just decided just to like go across the
I would
fucking
run
room?
the fuck out, dog.
What would you say then, dog? Would
It
you say,
has
oh
to-
no, it's
Me and
staged.
Tommy would fucking.
Oh, there's a
run
fucking
the fuck
earthquake
out.
in
through that
China
little
right now
fucking
that
window
made
right there.
this part of the fucking earth to make the Funkos blast away. What would you say, dog?
That's the land. That means it has to be at least halfway through the room. Can't just tip over.
That's what I'm. No, exactly what I'm
That's
saying.
why con fuerza,
flying
güey, like,
across
Even
the
if it
room.
tipped over, if all that shit fell right now, I'd be
No.
like, all right, motherfucker, it's time to go.
No, it'd be
just
called,
to
that's
make
called
it-
an earthquake. It's called an
No,
earthquake.
but
I'd
there's
go on
no
my phone and be
earthquake.
like, earthquake?
But there's no earthquake.
But there's no earthquake.
like,
Like
okay,
I would be.
let me see.
Honestly, I would be like, hey, bro, come clean this shit up, bro. Like spiritually.
I'd clean it up.
Be Real's not a spiritual janitor, people.
No, I mean he has. He's
It'd
in
have
the
to go
religion.
across the
Blah, blah, blah.
building. It'd have to go across the building, and it'd have to be
That's
one.
what I'm saying. What if it went across this
Yeah.
room?
And I'd be more mad. I'd be pissed if the cameras didn't catch it. I'd
No,
be
it
like,
would catch
"What?" It wouldn't catch it because it's never caught anything like
No,
that.
no, but listen, whether the
Hey,
cameras
the
caught it or
fucking-
not,
now
you
the fucking
witnessed
T-Rex,
it.
his
We
head
all
is going
witnessed
up
it. What
before
would
it
you
was
say?
looking down.
I guess I'd have to believe it, but it's not gonna happen.
I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I'm just saying.
I guess I
what
believe
if?
it. Yeah, it's true.
Remember how fast he ran when the roach came out, bro? He'd be out fucking quicker.
That's
than
a real thing.
Remember the tank?
the tank, yeah, bro.
That
They
can
were-
kill you.
Fucking flew over the tank.
That can kill you. Even
What?
if this ghost throws the Funko across the room.
No, but what
he
are you
ain't gonna
talking
kill me. What is he gonna do? Throw the
It's
Funko
not
at me?
meant to kill.
What'd you jump from?
Huh? A fucking NOS tank. These fools, Steph-Tone opened up a NOS tank, and you opened it too fast, and the thing started gushing air out and
It
started
tipped over.
spinning.
Well, it
Imagine
wasn't
the old
tipped
man
over.
just
And I
deports his
fucking-
food.
I fucking booked it.
Cause you thought it was gonna go ting,
Dude, I
ting,
thought it was
ting,
gonna
like
ting,
they
ting.
tell you in high school.
Yeah, fool. I was like, I'm out of here, dog. I was like, se va a morir alguien over the Nas.
You just carry it. What they do?
I don't know what they did. I ran.
What you guys do?
What?
Nah, I cooled down. I don't know what happened.
Nah, what? The NOS tank? Yeah, it just started spilling everywhere and it started spinning.
All right, next one.
Deftone that dropped it. Next one.
Browsy, stop it. A mental illness is not funny or part of that. You don't know, so stop. Please learn about it before you speak. I think this was directed at Xavier.
What about it? What I don't understand.
saying,
She's mad
like-
at what? That mental illness is what?
No, that remember how we were talking about how I brought up the fact that like the people who like have gone through like some weird fucking shit, and not all of it is because of a mental illness or mental ill induced or whatnot. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying mental.
And you were saying that like 80 to 90% of these people are, you know, they're schizophrenic off the bat or some shit.
No, I'm saying no. I'm not saying that mental illness isn't real. I'm not saying that we should downplay it. I'm just saying a lot of
she's
people.
just saying it's not funny. Not saying it's not.
I mean, everything's funny in the right
Saying
context.
It's not that.
Come on, X.
I'm
Make
like,
your goddamn
yeah, I
point.
do. I do believe everything's funny in the right context.
Of course, but that's not the issue.
Well, I'm gonna defend myself, doc. I mean, I'm just a chill guy.
Hijo de su madre. Next one is from Browsy. As a Mexican, we don't claim XG.
Too bad you don't claim me. I am one, dog. I don't need you to claim me, dog. Watch me get deported.
Don't fool.
Hey, man, that's on you, dog.
That
What?
is
I
on
mean,
you.
there's nothing. If I said it, if I
You're
didn't say it, that's not
fucking
gonna stop it
married
from
already.
happening.
Hey, imagine all the drones are like looking for
That's
immigrants. fool.
American.
Damn, Ray.
A million to
For real?
one.
That's number one conspiracy right there. Now I'm scared. Those
ain't
drones
scared,
are
dog.
looking for illegals.
You know what? You know what? Too, they're all those drones are only in states that got hit with those theft crimes, and like in California, all those people who have been stealing, they have those. They know where you're at, bro.
Oh, did you watch that video of the black chicks in the car?
Oh, dog, I saw hella videos over the weekend of people finally getting arrested, dog. You don't know how hard that made me, dog.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no, no.
like the fucking cops were like, there. It was like, no stealing, no stealing today. And then I was,
No.
and they had
Fool,
all this
hey,
stuff.
wait. You never bought a motherfucking jacket or a fucking shirt or a jersey from one of the homies that's selling them like.
So Tommy, you're just mad you can't buy restolen
No, I'm
shit.
just saying, like you never done that.
Like, have I ever bought and stolen goods?
Not stolen goods. I'm just saying you never bought a jersey from some fool that the homie like, hey dog, we get them for 50% off. And you get them and they're the real thing. And you'd be like, damn, wait a minute.
Honestly, unless those people are at the swap meet, then yeah, I guess. Yeah, because I get deals all the time. That's the place I get them at.
Yo, X.
There's not a guy that I'm just like running into and just like,
No,
hey,
like
this-
you don't know, like one of the fools like, hey, I got jerseys. And you get them
right.
from them.
You know, all those
Or you get some
taqueros,
shit.
all those like little food pop-ups that you see,
Yeah.
all ran by, Latinos, right? Most like, I'm pretty sure, dog, 70 to 85% of them are ran by fucking immigrants.
Probably, yeah.
you know
The
who's
drones are
gonna,
all just up there, just looking every day. Oh,
you know who's
okay,
gonna
he's
post
back.
up as soon as those spots are open? Mr. Bartz himself. He's gonna be like, there's so many spots all over now.
Hey, dude, the
Bart's is
story-
one of the, like Ray said, Bart's is part of the 15 that's legal.
Yeah. Hey, for that story that you sent me with Bart's,
Dog.
fucking diabolical fat piece of shit or some shit.
Dog.
Hey, yo, Bart's, I text messaged that fucking
They
number.
were going in, dog. I was like, damn.
I text
fool.
messaged that number and I told him you guys like kitty barbecue. They support that Adam Perry guy that fucking was a cook for fucking Jeffrey Epstein. Shout out to Bart's Barbecue. Keep putting it down.
That fool fucking out of the blue, though, dog.
No, but
Like-
wait up. Go back.
Well, I
go.
always miss Bart's
Hey,
barbecue, dog.
Hey, read the message.
Oh,
dog.
fire,
That's
dog.
dog. Just read
I
the
ate it
message,
one
dog. Read what it said, Ray.
Oh, the story?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, let me find it real quick.
But wait
Buy
up.
it twice.
Before that, and then before you read that, yo, E-Zone.
What?
Don't tell me you didn't watch that video of the black chicks in the car where she tells them, "Oh, it just became a felony."
Fucking bitch ass law. Man, fuck that.
I didn't see that.
No, yeah, because I saw you like it. There was these girls that went go stealing in the,
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I did. Yeah.
and they're both sitting there, and she's like, "New law," and they kind of like hit home. We're like, "Oh, we fucked up." But
Oh.
it's funny how she knew and she still went and go did it.
There's a lot of cops at the mall, dog, this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there and I was like, yo, paying for stuff is cool. dog.
They got them right before Christmas too. They're like, here's your last fucking.
The thing is, bro, when you get hit for a felony, dog, and you violate that federal probation, It's not the local police coming after your ass. It's the federal government. And guess who's gonna be doing legal slave work for the U.S. of A. Look what they texted Bart's. Read that shit.
That shit's crazy. It says, "You're not have to cook that Adam Paris, you fat diabetic mother effer. He is a real chef, nothing like your low life ass. You don't even have a restaurant, you stupid fuck. Here's what a real chef looks like, you fat fuck."
They went in, dog. That fool fucking put his number out there.
Yeah, good
So
for
everybody
him.
out there, call that number and fucking
I already did.
defend Bart's.
I'm sure that number's blocked already, huh?
Defend the brisket king, dog. That was messed up. That fool fucking went in though.
Wonder what happened.
He's always in drama.
That's how he sells briskets, dog.
That fool needs a fucking limpia of limpias.
Fucking limpia.
Él necesita una limpia ese güey.
Next one.
Next one, but I love you, Bart's. Stay real, my G. Next one is I Want a Math Debate. Adam 22 looking for new talent. Would y'all join?
I would consider going over there to work on some side projects.
I wasn't gonna tell you guys.
Shut the fuck up, Tommy.
He hasn't said nothing. Well, what?
I mean, it would get my numbers up.
What are you gonna say, Tommy?
I'm gonna be one of the fucking you guys on 21, 22.
21, 22. Well,
The
let's
only
wait.
reason I wouldn't go over there, I just have a feeling like he's a culture vulture and he's just gonna find a way to get me deported, and that's gonna be his biggest.
No, he has
video
you
yet.
interview an ICE agent.
Yeah, it'd be his biggest interview yet. Be like, oh, we got extra
We're gonna have our
homie.
illegal-
I'm on
our-
the perks, dog, and then my girl's gonna fuck the
We're
the
at
border
the
patrol
fence
that
right now,
deported
talking
him,
to
dog.
fucking XG.
Yeah, fucking name.
No,
The only thing I want to do is play poker
How
with him. I
long?
will play poker with him though, even though he'll cash me out.
I don't even care, dog. I'm just right here for
Unless I'm on
fucking
the, unless
truck.
I can bone Lena, I don't want to fucking be on Adam 22's fucking show. So unless you can make that happen, homie,
You're on retainer for
you
dick.
can keep Tommy in fucking inside the kitty and he's on.
Next one.
Next one, DMV Chelas. Feliz cumpleaños, mi Tommy. Cántate este rola.
There you go, dog. Salute, Tommy.
Salud.
And he's back again saying, apuesto que no fumamos igual. Mejor ni lo intentes, compadre, aquí en directly desde el estudio. Todos en las nubes como naves se apagan y prendemos otro.
Oh, he's fucking riding the
Is that a rap?
lyrics.
Is he?
Little Spanish fucking.
Well, thank you for that super chat. I mean, those are cool words. What is it from, like a song or what?
I have no
Nah,
idea.
that
Bolton could have
freestyle,
never.
just top of the neck. A Spanish fucking. He wrote about we don't smoke the same. No fumamos igual.
Oh, sick.
Bolton
In the
would have-
house.
Bolton would have had a hard time with this one for sure. Next one, Ryan S. City. HBD Tommy, can you sing us Over the Rainbow, please?
I think Tommy's too young for that, dog.
You know the guy, the fool from Hawaii, the fool that sings.
The big dude.
Oh, remember he's on. Somewhere over the rain.
Yeah, that's the one.
All right,
That
that
sounds
was
like
good.
that one. Fool.
That is the one, dog. You should do it. Come on, Tommy.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
That's all he knows.
Thank you, Tommy. And thank you, Ryan. Okay, next one. Curious Jorge 84. Pernil, pasteles y coquito.
Oh yeah, we didn't have no coquito. Psycho listened and bring no coquito this year.
Been busy. He's been busy.
Bro, he couldn't make no coquito mix.
When he comes back, he'll probably make some.
What's up, B? Next one.
Yeah. Shout out to Psycho Leezy. Next one, Ralph Ramos. Happy birthday, Browsy and Tommy. Hashtag same team.
Hell yeah. Hashtag same team. Thank you so much for that super chat.
Next one is from
Brother in the
Browsy.
house.
Next one is from Browsy. Tommy, cántame las mañanitas. Thanks, I got you with dessert. Actually, I got you with dessert when I get back after the 7th.
It's her birthday today too? Happy birthday, Browsy.
Browsy. She's her birthday today too?
I think so, yeah.
Nah.
That's what she's kind of saying. Next one is from Go Cry Elsewhere.
Birthday,
Shout out,
Browsy.
Go Cry Elsewhere. Shout out to my fiance, Mariana for blessing me with some high and hungry gear and propane for Navidad.
Yup.
Can't wait to wife you up next month. Oh, same too.
Congratulations on that, homie, and I'm glad that she supported the website and got you some gear. Go get yourself some Pro Pens too at flavorsbyezone.com or highhungry.shop. If you are not in California, you can go ahead and get them delivered to you. Just go to the Heady and More section, and you can have all collaborations on there. And I'm adding some other products as well on there that you can go ahead and order to be delivered to your door. So make sure you guys pay attention for those new items being uploaded on the website. Next one, Ray.
Next one is hash ball. Chicken with cheese and green chili tamales are number one.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Salute to him.
Salute. Next one. Moy 14.
Like the red pork.
Gracias for all the episodes this year. Favorite episodes are Con el pinche 3 platos. Good laughs at 4 a.m. Coworkers thinking I'm half retarded laughing alone.
Sometimes I be listening to podcasts just like while I'm running and laughing, and sometimes I get caught off guard that I have to stop, fool, because I can't. Like I start laughing, and then like you're echando fucking like just running and shit, and you just have to stop because you just start coughing, you know. But that shit is just fucking hilarious though. Like some podcast moments, they get you.
He also says, show more love to the Bay Area and the Northern Raza.
Shit. If
He don't hates the Bay Area.
No, I do not. I was gonna say if there's any talent out there that's out here or whenever it does, just try to send them my way. I'll reach out, bro. Like
Butch Escobar is one of those people.
Yeah, like hey, bro. Like I'm down, bro. As long as motherfuckers are cool and motherfuckers got some talent out there and they know how to have some kind of etiquette about being on the mic. You know what I mean? I'll consider it, man.
I meant because of the San Jose earthquakes and the homie that goes hard on you. That's from the Bay.
No, that's just like a friendly
I know,
thing,
that's
bro.
what I mean. I also didn't mean you hate the Bay. No, I wasn't here saying like, oh, he's on fucking says hate the Bay. I just was talking about when it comes to fucking.
Yeah,
We got talent from Jalisco right here, dog.
Yeah, fucking.
Sonora.
Sonora. Sorry.
Hey, did you guys see that video I sent Trippy Bear because he was trying to talk shit?
Which one, dude?
Oh, never mind then.
All right, you gotta send it. Hey, those tinfoil hats videos are pretty good, dog.
They're dope, huh?
With the AI shit,
A lot going on, dog.
I was just like, all right.
And for fools with ADHD, dog, there's a lot going on. But people, I mean, you know, Ray, it's what people want. Those fucking videos get the numbers.
I like it, shit.
Yeah.
Even though, like, even half the time, like, come on, fool, really? And they're like, yeah, that's the truth. It is the truth of some kind. Ron Henderson, happy birthday, Tommy. Sorry to hear about Soren. He was a beast.
Oh, yeah. But, well, who was that?
Ron Henderson.
What's up, Ron? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my homie Soren Joseph. He was one of my homies that from back in the day. He passed away on Thanksgiving.
My condolences.
Yeah, but he was like a famous graffiti artist like in LA.
Oh, okay.
Like he used to do all the bridges and do a whole bunch of shit. He was just our homie. He was like my, kind of, little homie, like little brother, kind of. He was really cool.
R.I.P. man.
But yeah, Soren for an HOF crew, he was a key, like a killer, big time.
Rest in paradise.
That's crazy. It's just whoever Ron is, that's tight.
What's the next one?
Next one's from Hashball. This is her 20th super chat, and the reason why I say her is because XG, I'm a chick to her, not him.
Shout out to her. Right?
I guess that's what the
Yep, shout out to her.
yeah.
My bad.
Kiko from the South sends us $20
Oh, man, no.
and says, yo, just want to say thank you guys for the laughs year round. You guys kick ass. Rah. Salute Rah for holding it down. Thank you. 3 plates. Keep doing your thing and hope you guys much success in the coming year.
Thank you.
Thank you, dog.
Thank you, homie. Kiko from the
Much
South,
love.
dog.
Same back to you, player. Going
Kiko.
up.
Next one's from Browsy. Tommy, I Apple Pay you.
Ah!
She sent you something?
Thank you, Rousey. Happy birthday.
Damn, dog. Hey, see, Tommy, see, it's not bad putting your number out there. Don't ever get mad at me about that.
Yeah, dude, when we do that, don't text us saying, don't do that shit, dog. I'm here trying to fucking sleep. I gotta work tomorrow.
It's worth all the fucking the calls that you say, wait just a minute, Your Majesty.
Hey, what's been the worst time? Has anybody called you when you're up there in a high rig or something when you're working? Estás en el pinche aire?
Yeah, no. I'll be like, oh shit, because sometimes I'll be like in Texas or something, and I'm like, oh, it's one of these fools calling me. I'm over here doing something. I'll be like, hey, and they'll be like, Tommy, fool. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, hey dog, I gotta go, fool. And then I'll hang up. Like fuck. But I'll think it's like one of the workers down there calling me. I'm like, oh shit. And then they'll call me. I won't want to answer. And they're like, hey, we're fucking calling you, dude. I'm like, oh shit.
Fool, this was over here and said it should have been
And
that
then
they
they'll
might
leave
be
a
calling
voicemail.
from work.
Tommy, what's up? 3 plates. we don't got enough time or some shit. I'm like, oh shit. We don't got a lot of time.
Whenever we release a number, it's a real number.
Straight up. Next one.
Next one is from Kevin Butler. 3 plates. Ambrosy, happy birthday. Same team.
Oh yeah, Kevin.
Same team, dog.
Next one's from Ryan the City. Tommy, hit us with a blood in, blood out quote.
I haven't heard one in a minute.
Chicano's not a color. It's the way you live and the way you think. And if you're willing to give up your life for a carnal. You said it yourself, remember?
Yo,
Use me. Use this.
Fucking Tommy, dog.
me and Ray were talking how you and Popeye from 3 Plates should do a
Popeye
podcast.
from 3 plates.
Whatever.
Popeye from Blood In, Blood Out.
Yeah, that you and Popeye should do a podcast where you guys are just in your chonchons.
Damn it.
just you and fucking Popeye, dog. Give me that
That'd be
chonchon. That's how the podcast starts. I could say, me and Ray were talking about. You'd be the only fool that would do a podcast like that.
Yeah.
Would. Next one.
Next one, I think is the last one from Curious Jorge 4XG. Do you have a go bag ready for Jan 21st?
Damn, dog.
Y'all fools gonna miss me.
We'll get married already.
To not get deported, fool.
Then they're gonna take half of the Raptor.
You think your career's gonna take off from Mexico that easily like El Temac?
El Temach? Yeah, fool, I'm gonna hit Franco Escamilla, dog. Be like, what's up, dog? I used to be out here killing with Tripoli.
And this is a
Fucking
pinche
camera,
Tripoli.
dog. I'm gonna throw Be Real in there. I'm gonna throw Be Real in there. I'm gonna throw GP. I'm gonna throw Esteban Oreo, bro. My list is endless, bro. I'll be like, yo, I've done
Give me
this,
all
done
kinds of
that.
Chicanos.
They were like,
Name dropping, dog. Name dropping. Joe Rogan.
If you get deported, Tommy's gonna have to take the 3rd seat, and Nitty's gonna automatically get promoted.
Well, you guys better hope that
we'll
happens.
just FaceTime. We won't
It's not
have
what
a-
I'm hoping. I'm just saying, bro. Like
we'll
it's
have
like it's like
a
not
tablet.
that it's a 90% possibility, but now I didn't know. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Nothing's
We'll have
gonna
a
happen,
tablet
dog.
right there.
You guys are
And then
tripping,
who
bro.
him right
I think Sam Tripoli would be more crushed more than anything because
Dog, Sam Tripoli just has to fucking call Rogan, and then Rogan calls Trump, and I'm good, dog. It's that simple, dog. It's just that easy, dog. Make it happen. It's that easy, dog.
It sounds that easy.
Tripoli calls Rogan. Rogan calls fucking Eddie Bravo. Makes a 3-way call just in case we need a fucking an extra.
AX.
And then I said la machaca. I might be like, it might be scary. I might be like with ice and shit. But I'm like, yo, just give me a second.
X.
We're making the call.
I would be right to assume that Sam Tripoli does have at least one of Joe Rogan's numbers, right?
We have the number.
And you can call him, and Joe Rogan most likely will pick up, right?
Yeah. And then my co-host got deported. We really need him. He's been here since he was 3. Rogan's like, no way. I'm in the ice bath right now. Give me a second.
Shut the fuck up. Like you'll answer the phone through an ice bag.
Hangs up, gets off the
all
ice
we're
bath.
saying, though, is
and then I throw B-Real. B-Real must know someone in the
dog,
fucking
B-Real
bar
is not
patrol.
vouching for shit, dog. I'll tell you that much right
know
now,
Coyote.
dog.
Well, the fucking TSA stops that fool sometimes, dog.
All I am saying, dog, is that just be careful, dog. Next one.
Be careful, guys. We got 2 more. Curious Jorge's back. Come to Boston. I got you.
Boston, homie.
Got you.
That'd be a better.
I'll go to
Hey.
Boston to go have some steak.
And some clam chowder. Next one. No Santiago.
Well, I want to go to like Maine where they have those big ass.
I've had lobster from Maine. It's so
They have
fire.
Fucking
So fire.
what is it?
Yeah, I've had it from
Clam chowder.
I've
Probably
had
fire.
clam chowder and lobster from Maine. I went out there for like a weed event like years ago when I used to have two smoke shops in Connecticut. But yeah, no, that was quite the time. Can't believe that was an era of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sending stuff to the East Coast.
Sick.
Yeah. Let me see. I think we have 2 more. I'm gonna read them because Ray's adjusting something real quick. Let me see it. It's the last 2, but yeah, I know. Damn, we went overtime for you guys today.
Yeah, we did.
Holy shit.
Technically, we started around this time though, 2 hours ago.
Oh, the last one.
No, Santiago, happy birthday to Tres Platos y Feliz Navidad to the We Don't Smoke the Same family. That's right.
That's
Santiago,
right.
thank you.
Yup. Hey man, I
Thank
wanna
you guys for having me out here for my motherfucking birthday out here.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in all year long. Listen, I know that I'm going to probably be going live on my page sometime, whatever, if I'm doing some other things. But number one, let's give it up for Tommy for his birthday. Happy birthday, Tommy. And
Birthday.
and for-
¿Cuántos, Tommy? ¿Cuántos?
40.
No, today's your big 40?
Fool, I look like
Eesh, congrats. You don't look 40 for, I'll tell you that much.
And Tommy for coming through as always.
I'm 33.
You know, but yeah, Tommy, appreciate you for coming through all year long. You're always welcome here, dog. Wish you nothing but success. You know what I mean? We always rooting for you over here.
Oh, February 6th.
That's what I was gonna say. You have anything popping? Well, February 6th, I'm leaving. Food to Japan.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
See, that night, we're going to fucking have.
For real, for real.
What's that night? And for real, for what? Keep going.
XG's gonna host maybe 1 or 2 episodes.
Tommy, you want to be on one of them? Without Izon? Just me and
We'll
you?
figure it out.
He's said it before.
You said it. You
Yeah, I know. I'm
said
saying, but we're gonna have to do a test one, bro. Where I'm
What
like watching from.
test?
No, we're gonna do one where I'm just by the couch, dog. I'm out there.
You need supervised
Get outta
visits,
here.
dog?
Go
Come on.
pack. Go pack. You got things to do before you leave to Japan. Before you
Hey,
gotta
bro, I'll fucking log in.
chaperone me and Ray. Ray's got it.
I'll log
already
in, and
packed
then
for
everybody will be
fucking
logged
Japan
out.
right now.
homie.
Nah, make sure you can't log in. Nah, I'm just.
Tommy, be on one of them with me. That way Izon knows
down.
it's gonna be a good one.
We got Nitty food
on
too.
Yeah.
Nitty too. What's February 6th?
I'm going to be at the Bellflower stand-up.
Oh, sick.
Have
Headlighting?
the night, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Thursday
Tommy.
How many minutes?
No, it's fucking my night. 3 Plates presents House of Funny, and I'm going to have me and different cool ass.
Oh, you're like hosting.
You're doing your own
No,
show.
okay.
but it's mine.
But it's your I know.
But I'm in. You know, it's gonna be dope.
Hey, no, hey, fuck you, Mark. I am gonna let this fool do it. I'm just giving him shit because you know, he fucking says a lot of dumb shit sometimes, or he doesn't say shit right, and then he's like, you know what I meant.
Hey, the time.
No, but
the
yeah,
only time you bring
February
Sam
6th, it's gonna be my night right there. But I'm gonna have like cool fucking fools come up. It's gonna be a sick ass night, and then hopefully have it like monthly every Thursday on Thursdays. Not every Thursday, but on Thursdays to have more. My like I'm gonna have a show with cool ass people.
Hell
House
yeah.
of Funny.
Thank you, Tommy, for letting us know. And make sure everybody, you guys pull up and support the homie. Follow the homie at Holding It Down. Ray, any shout outs? This is the last one for the year.
All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in again for this whole year and every other year that you've tuned in with us. Tommy, happy birthday, dog. Love you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, and on to bigger and better things, man. Thanks for all the words of encouragement that you guys give us. You're the guys are the reasons why we're like this. So keep it on coming. You know where to follow me, Morning Shot Films. Check out my website, morningshotfilms.co. Got a podcast called Morning Real Podcast. Tommy, I would love to do Blood In, Blood Out with you.
Oh hell yeah.
You know, and Xavier.
Hit that like button, subscribe. Happy birthday, Tommy, the big 4-0. Congrats, homie. I've known you for a cool minute, and you're fucking blowing up. You're holding it down, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. Thank you, Izon. Thank you to all the Patreon subscribers. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. It was a crazy year. We got another crazy year for you guys. I got a vlog for you guys for New Year's for the George Perez behind the scenes. A lot of celebrities were there, so you want to watch it. And hit that like button, subscribe. And thanks to all 340 of you guys watching. Hit that like button, please. Gracias.
Thank you so much once again for another successful year here with you guys. We're working on doing bigger and better things. So expect a lot of motion from the crew here. There's no reason to talk about it, just to be about it. You know what I mean? And so just be ready to be a part of a couple of the adventures we got going. Expect a lot more content. You guys have already started to see a lot of it. Thank you everybody who's been here since day one. When I started this shit, and it was just me and Shiki and Ray, and just trying to figure it out in a plastic table, and that's what it was, and it has grown into so much. And I'm happy everybody's a part of it, and I'm happy that the stuff that we're doing, all the sponsors and everybody that's making shit happen. Shout out to Be Real for giving us a platform and a building, you know what I mean, to do our stuff comfortably out of here, and all the cool people we've gotten to meet. And thank everybody for the early birthday wishes as well. Mine's on the 31st, so thank you everybody who's been hitting me up already. But yeah, Capricorn season going strong, and I will see you guys next year.